Alright. Time for me to go. Okay, make sure my voice was all picked up. Yep, it is. Perfect.
Mon ami, you're looking blah. I think I want to kill myself.
I have no idea what's happening. Oh, I don't either.
What is that?
Oh, that's Foreman.
Oh, that's Foreman.
That's Foreman.
Hi, Bob.
That guy's Foreskin.
What's
going on today? Foreskin.
It's Foreman. It's
Foreskin?
Foreman. Hi. Hi.
Why can I still see him?
Hi. 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 Oh, hi.
Step away.
Oh, never mind.
What do you just call me?
I saw a metagram, your name's Foreskin.
Oh. Oh, boss is upset. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Foreman.
Did I say something wrong?
Please.
Yeah.
Just go. Just go. This sounds like a high noon thing.
Finnegan, I'm here.
Guns.
You have your meeting.
Good. Good. Let's go somewhere a bit more private then.
You come.
For some bizarre reason, I thought your head was where your sword was.
Oh, them.
It's okay, bestie.
Sword, that's a satellite.
Not me instead.
I really would not comment such things in front of him.
Hi.
Dad, you know where we are.
I am now. I have donned the blue and the orange.
Sorry.
Please try it. Don't. He will. I don't want an issue. It's pretty good. He's got like a big massive axe. Actually, it's pretty cool. I thought it was really. He's pretty cool.
People not instigate things. It's annoying.
The reason why I have requested to speak with you is to do the very thing you have asked and requested of myself, to voice any concerns I may have to you.
When I said to us, I meant leap boundary. Did not mean request a meeting with me.
Oh, you are the easiest one for me to get a hold of, and someone that
You can get your nearest leap boundary help. Checkpoint. Or outpost. Can't you?
I can, but I felt it would be better for me to speak to you directly.
Go on then.
As I would like to voice concerns of, as you know, quite a lot of the people down here are skeptical, weary, or distrusting. Can you please leave? This is a private conversation.
Okay.
And distrusting of Leap Foundry.
That I'm aware of.
and I'm here to make suggestions of what could potentially ease that or aid in making people less weary. After all, we are people at the end of the day, and a lot of us believe that you just simply see us as individuals you have to protect because we live here. So we have to follow under rules, of course. My suggestion is it would help actually treating and speaking to these people like people, not seeing us as just some inconvenience at times. Speaking to the people and treating them like their people goes a lot. It goes lengths and miles. And
Why do you think you have the audacity to ask me this? I've treated all of you exactly how I have been treated. With mistrust, angry stares, especially after recent events. You think I treat everyone like I treat you all? No.
I'm not saying simply these people specifically.
LF units usually do treat people cordially, especially when they are given cordialness in return.
And I have made amends with Lilac. I have said my apologies. Forgiveness has been had between the two of us.
Yes, it has, but I guess the easiest thing to reference would be what just happened and you overheard just a few minutes ago. As much as I agree with you and people should be treated like people, he's not wrong in that we're not even being treated like people.
I know, and it may not seem it, but I have been doing my best to get people to not behave such a way down here. I can't control people. Their actions are their own, but I have been trying to get people to see things differently. Ultimately, some people might treat others wrong, but the one thing that makes you not stoop to their level is treating them the way they won't treat you. Maybe in turn, eventually it could potentially change their mind, make them see things differently. Proving them wrong always helps. That despite them looking at you a certain way and acting to you the same way that they say that you treat them, if you prove them wrong, then it doesn't justify it. It doesn't make you stoop to their level.
Speak.
I was a bit distracted, sorry. I don't see anything wrong with what he's saying. It is another way of showing how much stronger you are over someone by showing that you're better than them, even mentally, not get pushed around by their petty comments.
Precisely.
As much as I agree with you that they're all stupid for saying them, and they don't... I know. They should be ignored, as they are the minority. As you said, we treat everyone else perfectly fine, except for the select few that don't treat us the same.
Fine.
And may I suggest maybe a less direct approach as well? Ease into it. Not necessarily being immediate with it, gradually start to be more direct about things. Subtlety at first, and then make it more apparent when the public view has changed or shows some sign of it. Sometimes it pays to be less direct. I say this with all due respect.
You really think that I should be cordial with the people here?
To a degree, yes. I think everyone can be.
I'll not be cordial with the people here till that one that walked past, Ethan Hayes, is in chains, and Orion Maximilian's head is on a pike. I will not be cordial. When people like Cupcake can walk around thinking they are safe and happy here while they perform illegal activities.
That is one thing that can't really be ignored. If people are caught doing something illegal, we are the police of this district. Have to do something. We can't ignore it forever.
I'm not saying you can't. After all, yes, I bring order to the people here, but I am not the law.
As long as that's known. I think that's all that matters.
Thank you for wasting my time, Finnegan.
I tried. It's fine.
Do you like staring?
I'm simply waiting my turn.
The only thing I can say is I think at the end of the day, what we were able to get is
I have everything on showing everyone, and I don't hear that, so that could just be...
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
How do we tell people in lobby to change models without being too fourth wall breaky? Because Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you also hear
You just tell them to change avatars because it's the optimization is worth more than the thing. If you can get them aside, you can.
Yeah,
I
would just like to not be an invisible voice saying that.
You can discreetly sneak them aside if you can. Who's the issue, people? If it's the avatars that Lenin.
Honeybee Fox.
Oh yeah, just sneak them aside and tell them.
Oh my god.
Tell them to not be in that avatar. Other than that, we can just issue a VR chat group warning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would I be able to, like, for a less immersion breaky way, just, like, pull them aside as, like, a level 2 or something? Because, like, policing in the area?
Sure. Alternatively, VMR soldier.
You should
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have the level 2
favorited,
favorited, but not the VMR soldier.
so I could stab him in the neck again. It'd be funny.
How would I go in as technician? That's Foxholo's character.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
That's awesome.
rip the model,
Fuck
get
yeah.
it yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go in now, but like link me where you got the files for the fucking guys later. Oh.
Hold on.
Or,
Adam's archive. It's got like everything.
Right. Okay, I suppose people would like start.
thing
Yeah.
wiggly.
Oh fuck yeah. I suppose people would suspect it less if like an actual fucking like
Oh, this guy, one of the security guys.
I'll
Even better.
Yeah, I'll just go in the lower one. Right. Yeah, I gotta go in and do
I've
something.
been troubleshooting this whole time.
What?
Did I miss something?
I'm gonna go be greedy.
No, you didn't miss something. I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go in and do stuff.
Look at you fucking goober.
Me so special for that.
You didn't flinch. You showed strength. That's it. He cares about strength. Mike is right. It's one of his things. You prove you're stronger, he thinks you're right.
Sometimes being stronger is to not let the environment around you affect you.
As you can see, I'm trying to tell him that.
I know. And like I said, sometimes trying is all you can do, and there's nothing wrong with trying. I certainly wish you the best of luck. You're going to need it.
Thanks. I will.
Of course.
Currently, my
I know.
only acting order is to make sure Oakley isn't doing anything strange. That's it.
I know we have gotten off on the wrong foot before, and people's stipulation with Leap Foundry, but if you ever need assistance with something, I will do my best to help.
Good to know.
The way I see it, you have done no wrong to me, or really anyone here. So I have no reason to harbor ill will towards you.
I mean, I've been here before the symbol, so I would hope that's the case.
Of course, of course. Let me go see what is happening.
I went around the entire block and there wasn't anything.
I think it's at the orange gates that used to be there.
Is Allie up here? Did I hear Allie? I was just listening to the headset.
Is the shop finally open?
No.
Aww.
Where's that spot you said over here?
Yeah, behind that blue van over there.
My talk could have gone better.
Agreed.
Thanks a lot.
Any apologies if I'm... I'll come back later, but yes, the talk could have gone better. I wasn't expecting much, but hopefully something will come of it. Again, trying to prevent chaos from ensuing from both sides. Yes.
Come on, I gotta watch somebody while they're working. You can come talk to me. Alright, I got you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Like I said, just gonna be a few minutes. How much of it did you exactly hear of my conversation with Foreman?
I didn't hear a goddamn thing. I was watching to make sure you weren't gonna be attacked. And if you were, I was gonna back you up.
I thank you. I was not worried that he would.
Yeah, well, you'd be the only one.
Of course. The talks could have gone better, but simply trying to prevent chaos from ensuing between the people here and them.
Listen, partner. Tightrope.
I know, it's a delicate procedure.
Yeah, things are tense around here. The rope is real tight. Always.
Believe me.
Change.
Believe me, I know more. I know. I am aware of how tense things are right now, which is why I'm doing everything in my power.
He takes care of the civilians.
That's you.
That would be me. I've been doing it for quite some time.
Oh, finally nice to put a face to a name then. How you doing?
Doing well.
That's good. That's good.
I guess I've been recently promoted from owner, leader, and now the leader of a militia, given what I've been
Calibrating full body tracking on this completely visible device. Right, back to Finn. I fucking hate my headset sometimes, but I think that's the only crash we should do tonight.
Figure. Do you want to know why that is? Because they're right.
Need I remind you
Trust these two.
what I did before I even knew you?
Oakley, yes. The other one,
Yeah.
Mari, trust them. So I do.
Hey. I think there's like random gunshots go off.
A few, yes. Don't know where.
Yeah, we've been trying to look around for them.
I heard them at the cafe too, so.
You know.
Maybe go Check further down. Might be near the hive.
Okay. Probably. Okay. Let's hope no one's fucking around.
Happy hunting.
Time's limited,
But yes,
cowboy. I knew that on the go.
But yes, I do.
Doing it while I have it.
Trust Oakley. At least.
I'm not. I can't just.
Kid, I literally watched this happen yesterday. Oculus came, scooped up Pip, and you know what everybody could do? Not a goddamn thing. Everybody just let it happen. You wanna
It's
know
like
why?
when.
They couldn't fight it.
It's like when Leap Foundry came to arrest Gidget. All we could do is stand and watch. Ain't nothing we can do about it. It's painful, yes, but getting involved only makes it worse for them. And other people.
I don't feel in good conscience just standing by watching friends get taken. If I
don't
guns and
either.
a suit of armor, I might as well try something.
An immediate bold action is a rash one. But, in my honest opinion, to plan accordingly, to strike silently, would create less loss of life.
Precisely.
Well, then don't do nothing rash.
You know
Not like
me.
last time when you nearly got yourself dead. This is why I spoke up on your accord to some friends of ours. They asked about you and I gave you the green light. Told them everything. Spick and span. Clean as a whistle. Not a corpo even though you look it.
It's just the armor.
I know that, cowboy.
Look, no one said you had to stand by and do nothing. But, as my friend said, plan accordingly and think it through before acting. Heading in head first, immediately, without any thought behind it, won't get you anywhere. And no one's saying to do nothing. Just don't do it immediately.
Fucking bother on my accord. I'm just a piece of property.
Alright, now see that I'm gonna take offense to.
Don't let Vic hear you say that.
That as well.
Kick my ass.
Ain't no
Hello,
friend
Ethan.
of mine is property to anybody else.
Thought it'd be good to mention to you that Razor just killed a
free woman.
Synthetic unit in a maid dress in the middle of the street.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I think it's the I think he's the Opticos guy showed up, and they started having a yelling match about it.
Thank you for telling me, Ethan.
Yeah.
How?
And then he also just swore Pip as an enemy towards him.
I guess we have a proverbial bomb to go defuse.
Yeah, and it's right behind you. Well, half of it.
Their guardian. But nobody gives a shit. Or you promote the same thing.
If you need anything from me, just let me know, but...
Hopefully you've been recovering well.
Yeah, I kind of got jumped after rage baiting LF on the rooftop on a couple days ago.
Well, at least you're still alive. That's good to see still.
Yeah, they sent like massive fucking mechs after us.
Try to stay safe as much as you can, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. Still gotta fucking get this arm back. I'm sick of it being gone.
Most people usually are when they lose a limb.
Yeah, when it's the 5th fucking time this has happened. Hate it.
You should try having no limbs.
What was that?
You should try having no limbs.
Yeah, I imagine that's far worse than merely only having one. You can get limbs, right?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find that out at some point. Let us go handle this.
I will leave this one to you, Finnegan.
Go check up on the rest of the place. Greetings.
What do you want, human?
Well, given that I am the one in charge of everyone's lives in that bay, and the community leader of things, I simply wish to know what ended up happening from what I overheard. That is all.
And what exactly did you overhear?
I simply heard what dispute happened between you and some people.
It's a lot more than a damn dispute. It's a traitor.
I am not here to berate you or scold you if that is what you're concerned with. I simply wish to hear what happened from you.
Pip. A prior rust bucket is a traitorous, vile piece of scrap garbage. He was warned time and again of the threats of working alongside the pathetic human corporates. They and their pathetic attempts of grouping together to stand against the inevitability that is death. He was warned of their danger, warned of the possibilities of being taken, scrapped, dissected, changed. And yet, after several warnings over the past several months that he's been associating with that vile scum, he's continued to do so willingly. That is human, willing ignorance. I hate willful ignorance. He has decided to forsake the rust buckets for his position with Opticos. Those disgusting corporate entities. He has jeopardized everything. Our plans, our people, our information, which he holds in his head. It's like
He's busy right now. Give him a moment.
Jeopardized, and he will dare to show his face after his betrayal, after ruining everything we've worked for. I won't stand for it no matter what the laws of this place are. He is a jeopardy, and he is a danger. And as he walks this street, he brings with him an envoy, part of the pathetic faction. And then, worst of all, he decides to approach me, act as though we're still friends, allies after such a betrayal. No, I would not stand to call him kin. He is no rust bucket. He is a betrayer, a bootlicker. He has no place. And so I made my intentions, my stance, clear. If he knows better, he'll stay far away. He and his bag of fucking suits. That is what happened.
I understand. I will not try to say anything against it. I understand where you are coming from. The only thing I ask of you, do not cause chaos or disturbances within the streets there. Outside, I can't control you. You can do whatever it is you wish, feel whatever way you wish. The only thing I ask is that any real outbursts such as that can end in destruction or violence, do not do it with inside the walls. Other than that, thank you for informing me.
Your request is noted, but obedience is optional.
Very well then.
Now what do you want?
I'm only going to ask you one question. Did you hit Pip on purpose?
I did, including the others that surrounded him.
What is fucking wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with him?
But that does not give you the fucking right to push him around and hurt him like that. Not your fucking friend.
Excuse.
I don't think our time here is over.
No. You could give less of a shit of what you do to the corporate simps, right? They are the ones that are guilty in this. But Pip is innocent.
Is he? Last I checked, we, the Rust Buckets, all of us together, not only in our motto but in our word, warned him time and again. I can count several occasions where I've warned him of his company, and yet he continued to stay around them. I warned him of the possibilities, told him he could be snatched, dissected, changed, turned into something he is not, and yet he followed willingly. Is it naivety when he knows full well the consequences, or is it blatant ignorance, Ragnar? If we did not inform him, I could understand naivety. Then we would have failed to prepare him, but we did not.
Maybe I used the wrong word then. Gullible. He is extremely gullible.
What will it take then? First him. Who else could fall into our arms that we warned time and again? And then they fall to shackles and chains of the enemy. What will it take, Ragnar? As far as I know, we've told him everything we can, and yet there he is, lying in bed with the enemy. What more can we do?
Be there for him, as we should be, as we're his friends and comrades, and you seem to be forgetting that.
He's jeopardized us right now. Everything he knows about you,
He doesn't fucking know better.
But how can we continue to be around him? He could very well be a probe, something collecting information at this rate, whether he knows it or not. Anything he says, and anything
I'd recommend moving this conversation elsewhere.
back in an instant. That could be
I'm here for a reason.
I know, just look up top.
my energy on my facility. They could know exactly how to destroy and starve me. But I don't know.
So it's down to self-preservation, is that it? Is that the only reason?
In the short term, I suppose. But in the long run, no. Would you rather they know our secrets? Then when we do attempt to save him, they pull you apart because they know everything they need to. That's the point, Ragnar. By staying away from them and keeping quiet, our secrets don't get out. They don't get the drop on us. We instead get the drop on them. And they will know too little about us to act accordingly. Then we can Save him from himself. All of us have worked too hard to get where we are. Some more than others. We can't jeopardize that.
I am aware of this. I am not stupid. The thing is, he is our friend and we should be helping him instead of pushing him around. Are you okay with that? You used to be such good friends with him and now you're punching him alongside the corporate sins? Really?
Ignorance begets punishment. I would know.
We're not on Cybertron anymore. Or rather, you aren't. It's about time you came to realize that. We aren't the old faction you used to be with. We aren't the people you fought against either. Don't forget that.
And yet somehow I'm finding a great deal of similarities in the way our allies give us away.
Sure.
Speaking
I'm not
of
saying
giving
there
us
aren't
away.
similarities, but this isn't the same fucking thing. From what you've told me, none of the people that you used to work with was trustworthy. Don't you trust us? Do you really think, Razor, I would give up my life for any single one of you?
You're just saying that.
No. No, I'm not.
I know.
From the moment I became a warrior, I have been keenly aware of how easy it would be for me to die, right?
I've got to go check the rest of the bay. You keep an eye on things here, Oakley.
If I'm going to die, it's going to be protecting the people that I care about. And you so happen to be one of them, even if you're a massive dick.
There's not much we can do with that situation, I'm afraid. I lingered around longer than I anticipated because, well, did not want to leave Ragnar alone in quite a heated debate.
Have their friends.
Yes, Ragnar's got some friends with him now. Oakley and Clutch will make sure nothing bad happens.
I don't like the one watching on the
Yes, there's also one on the rooftop watching.
I literally have a technique that
Well,
disintegrates matter upon contact, and still those things will run after I hit them with it.
However, Leap Foundry is watching them.
So C4s won't work. Explosives won't work. It's just eat it like it's a nothing. I want to check out fucking coffee. Good thing I left because Jesus Christ.
Hang on. Thermite. Magnesium oxide burns at an incredible rate that can melt through any kind of metal, given enough time. If you have anything that can output thermite at a very high velocity, I'd say try that.
Has not moved.
Where am I gonna get thermite from?
Has not moved. Got it.
Do you know anyone?
I'm right here!
Thank you for the information, by the way, Bite.
Well, good to know.
Messaging me about
I
it.
was literally sitting right behind you guys, and then I noticed, I saw a glowing piece above me, looked up, and I saw that she's.
I'm gonna go check around to see if the coast is clear. I'll be right back.
She's still on the building.
I lingered around that argument purely to make sure Ragnar wasn't alone.
I very recently, Finnegan, had a run-in with that one, and they kind of caused me to die.
What? What? In proverbial or literal?
A Titan bullet through the chest.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
What prompted this?
It was me, Derek, and a couple of us. We found him, and we found something very valuable they have there. And when we were talking and having a conversation, myself, Oakley, and a couple others, LF started showing up. We started defending ourselves from where we were. Derek got shot by a sniper, so he had to be pulled away. He's okay. But we discovered some pretty big things. I mean, some pretty big things. The areas that LF are taking, they're not just areas for profit or for any emotional gain. No, they're taking very specific areas.
You're quiet. Everyone's quiet.
They're taking very specific areas for a very specific resource. This resource is able to power a fuck ton of shit. And it fucked with my head really badly when I tried to help Oakley. Essentially, I don't know what it is, but...
At least you're still around, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring myself back up to being, my usual cheery-eyed self, but it's a bit difficult when the moment I get here is the moment I see the person that literally put a bullet through me. And I had to watch it slip free.
What the fuck?
I mean, if they try anything here, they're gonna get a fucking guns drawn.
Andrew. It's Andrew.
I came by to, I guess, do my rounds
You're
around
no
the
fun.
office after attempting to defuse a situation.
Let's get
that
the shit out of
seems
fucking
like
there,
a
come on.
rust bucket affair.
And take care of yourself in again. Don't get hurt.
I try not to.
You know my name. Do I know you? Oh, wait.
She moved, but I don't know where she is.
I'm gonna assume you're the
Yeah, I'm
only
blonde.
human guy I know with blonde hair.
Really?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
And you also have
I'm
that.
not gonna say anything.
And then also the other guy with that symbol on his jacket as well.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like in his back. Or am I forgetting something?
You want us to
Yeah, you probably know him. You probably know him.
I don't
All
really
right.
care.
Alright. I guess you could say run in a gang. Important stuff related to the guys in red and
Good to
black.
see you, Andrew.
Actually, it's not.
I mean, I
Big
put two to two
word shit.
together. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, things you're thinking about
I've never actually been let inside this
big
place. Did I
massive
clean my
bricks and
shoes?
such
Look
these
how
guys
nice it
have
is.
and have
I'm sure it's fine.
all these things down. This place fully stocked. You got ammo?
I'm all set.
Good. Alright. Also, got a new gun.
What do you want?
I have enough contacts to pretty much get me anything I ever need. So.
Uh-huh.
That's all.
No,
And
I wouldn't say that.
I'm just saying I already have a contact like you.
Good to see you.
I hope you haven't exploded.
No worries.
Derek's doing pretty good.
I saw it.
Also got a backup gun. 'cause
You
it's got
mentioned
always
that
a
part.
line, that big massive grenade
But
launcher
I
of
mean, you
yours.
saw it, right? You actually reconnected back to what the main comms and stuff.
PDW.
Yeah.
So it was a whole like more connected line, but it was 100% him. So
There's only so far I can go with placing down landmines and a grenade
I'm
launcher.
taking down my
There's some
mind.
units. There's some units that occurred that day that I might want to talk about, but I think should I talk about those units that did appear to the close individuals?
Okay, so I'm assuming from what you're talking about, the meeting
Second degree burns.
was not as.
It went shit creek.
Okay.
That's all I'm
'Cause-
hearing.
And I'm assuming something happened to you because you're like,
You know, I'll be hearing
well,
before you use a flamethrower.
you're like this. You're speaking like this. And you're not here, there.
I'm a pyrotechnic. What do you expect?
Something's made you lock in, and that worries me. You like never lock in, dude.
Yeah, I worry about
Yeah,
this. I
well,
worry about this man right here.
I guess dying can change things.
Oh shit! Did your heart stop?
First thing that comes to his mind is decide to pull out a shovel.
That's not the first time it's happened to people around our life, you know.
His fucking E-tool right here.
Oh right, yeah, I can't fucking drink this goddamn stuff. I've got that
Got
mask
me out
on.
of a jam so many times.
Do you want me to say it?
I say,
Rip and tear, more like rip a new fucking.
I
wanted to join in on that.
I had a bullet go through me.
I've had a few.
And I watched it slowly go through me from a Titan.
Let's go. You'll get a sticker if you survive the tummy ache unit.
No, it's the
I watched a barrage of bullets, and I tried to dodge, and I watched one go. I dropped.
Okay, how are you
And-
standing?
Because I'm not completely human. Or
Yes.
no, do I think I am human? Or I don't know. I don't know. All I know is Orion told me that he patched me back together with a bunch of data and said that I am like this, some weird hybrid, or I am just like a walking engram or something, and he just basically told me that I'm made of data, but I have flesh, blood, everything else.
Really?
And it is human flesh, human
You're not
blood.
human.
It's. I've always.
You telling me you thought you were human?
Yes. I always thought that these were cybernetics.
Yeah, I mean, that's how.
They have claws.
Cybernetics can have claws.
Yeah, but like they have. Never mind.
I didn't think as such. And Derek found out.
So
And,
what? You're some weird fucking mumbo jumbo bit of data, or whatever the fuck. You're like a data person.
I guess. He originally thought I was like an AI or something, but no, an AI wouldn't have flash, wouldn't have all of the shebangs that I've got.
As far as you aware, if you've got a beating heart and blood flowing through you and shit like that, then I wouldn't. I'm not too fussed as long as you're like a, a person, you're not some secret spy bot come to kill us all. You know?
No. He asked me a bunch of questions as well. But, yeah, no, what we found on that mission was not pretty.
I'd heard something
Also-
about crystals, by the way, because that's what him and Mel are talking about over comms.
Yeah, these...
Oh, you got your crystals by your way?
No.
Must
Tip.
Look around.
Look around for
Sure.
what?
Apparently,
Keeps me distracted.
there's a few things at the hive, so I want to go check on the hive.
Just go check on our neighbors.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Time to lock in, boys.
Thanks
And
for
go.
hosting us.
Hi, purple guy.
Hello.
Oh, do you want to go kill red people with this purple guy?
Nah, I'm good for now. I'm tired.
Okay, thank you for letting me use your shop for like some cool meetings or something like that. I didn't steal anything, I promise.
Okay.
Dude. Get the tunes off.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll definitely help.
So, I have to wonder, okay, right, so you're not human, right, and you're some weird thing. You consider you might just be the physical manifestation of ADHD?
If that is the case, then god damn, I'm doing a good job. Is that it? Everywhere I walk. We can't be in front of those guys, you know that, right?
Let's leave Foundry over there and move in. Don't put any part in that.
Ah, where the fuck are they going? Alright, let me just solve this now. Oh, he's big.
I think you gotta...
He's big.
He is a big guy.
Speaking to... Not Oakley. No, wait, that is Oakley. Yeah. And Cupcake.
Oh, they talk to Oakley. Ah! Fucking shoving him like a goddamn...
Oh, there's someone else there. Someone's blue.
Blue.
Oh, Mel's there. Mel's in the middle of them.
Okay. Oh, okay, if she's there, she's fine. Just gonna... Hey, he's coming our way. You think we could just walk past? With absolute swagger?
Yeah, let's go. You ready?
Yeah. Here we are. Let's go. Yeah. Fuck you, Foundry. Fuck you.
You fucking enlightened sometimes, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking get your ass. I've already just told 3 people not to do anything against the Foundry, and I can hear you fucking blasting it down the road. I'm gonna fucking... Your speed so I think gonna move in time, I swear to God.
I don't give a fuck. Alright.
Right, let's go check on the hive.
Yeah. That might have been it, honestly.
Oh shit, yeah, we should keep Bella.
What's going on?
I'm gonna go take Overwatch, okay?
What?
I'm gonna go take Overwatch, okay? Yeah.
I believe they call it. I believe that's what they call schizophrenia.
Is it? I have to look that up.
Hi.
Oh, this processing power.
What are we waiting to?
We got people.
We have people.
We do.
Yeah. No, I wanted to move. But
I've been so frustrated lately. I can't go anywhere without getting pushed out or not even doing anything. All of my breaks almost wasted because I have people angry at me when I don't even know them and have never done anything to them. I don't know.
You have like good relations with everyone here. You guys are like loved.
I tried to go to Mira because I said, oh, place in Zafira I have not been to yet. I'm on break, I might as well relax, socialize with people, maybe in fact make some friends there. And then I get nothing but people being angry at me or talking bad about me when I have no idea who they are and I've never met them.
yeah, people are judging.
It's what happens when you let a lot of people. They're like waiting for one another.
I just don't understand. All I want to do is enjoy some of my time off, speaking to people, having good time, and making conversation. But it seems not many wish to do that.
Yeah, it seems pretty common around.
The only one that seems to have spoken to me at all in any capacity is Cody. He's the only one to actually talk to some degree.
Go to any other location besides here and the meat rack. Normal, obviously, the corporation security people, they're gonna be like a little bit afraid, but like the standard person is gonna be like normal. They're gonna talk to you. I walk the streets and people just talk to me like it's normal. But here it's fuck you. You did this, and they show no proof. They show nothing. But they just cry about it and don't show why. Wait, Corporal, wait.
Corporate bad, wait.
I work in a fucking
I never
prison.
get shown anything. Yeah, you literally maintain the criminals and make sure they don't get out and kill more people.
Look, I only get an hour to spend outside of it a day, so...
Yeah,
I have been having a very good conversation with Sharp. Very cool.
I think I usually keep up to date with most of the prisoners in there.
Short. Like, real short.
You know, I might actually... Is that done? Or not done? I mean, like, the arena? Not yet.
Not yet. Still working on things.
Don't worry.
I know.
Brandon Bailey when it comes around.
Yeah, I just wanna start practicing my shit.
I can't wait.
Without anyone complaining.
I can't wait to do my favorite thing ever. Broadcasted entertainment in the form of gladiatorial fighting.
I couldn't help.
As it should be.
It is my...
example for others to follow.
Yes, it is. Think of it like cross between WWE and MMA.
I have actually started watching MMA recently, so...
It is. It's all the fantastical seasons of WWE with all the real fighting of MMA.
You're not wrong. The showboating of WWE and then the fighting of MMA.
Exactly.
It's more like pit fighting, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yes, it isn't really for killing, it's for providing entertainment, giving the fighters sponsors, and well, it is their job, they get paid for doing it. And also to, granted, yes, fights are more scripted, but that is for entertainment purposes, but the fighting is real. Outcomes tend to be scripted for the purposes of putting on show.
Yeah.
It is for entertainment.
You put on a show and then you let whoever is better win.
Yes,
You don't script the ending, you script the show.
Exactly, it's for...
I would hope the fighting is real.
Also to keep the sponsors happy between one another. And also agents, because I also have to provide those for people.
It is always the problem in the end.
It's going to be quite a lot, as I have to provide agents for people, schedule fights between them, manage gladiators. It is a lot of work, and then I have other duties. But at least this part of my job I actually like. Well, have passion for. I like my other duties, but this one I have real passion for. The other one is just job. I don't feel any excitement from it. It is just a job at the end of the day. I do what I was made for.
You do your job.
And enjoy it.
Well, I like the fighting.
I also like the fighting part of my job. Fun.
Broadcast would be the opposite, but I normally tell him to go fuck himself, so... In my head. Not verbally.
Right.
Foreman.
So much about everyone. It's so good.
Foreman, I do not fear. Broadcast, I can't quite be saying that too.
It's like, other people don't know who I am, so it's good for me. I like it.
I need to be a person. I'm a body.
Man,
I'm murdered.
that's unfortunate.
So maybe you're a god, some weird fat guy with like a Minecraft lobster head thing, like Daniel on a train.
Oh, we Minecrafting? Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Some weird white shit.
I see.
It's funny. If I get my Minecraft, I don't find sparkles and go skin.
No.
It will be fun.
Oh. Bit up.
The real problem is everyone's so ungrateful about all the hard work you put in.
Hello. What you doing on the roof?
Gotta watch for shit. You guys happen to be having a conversation in the best Overwatch spot, so,
Everywhere.
I don't even know what exactly I'm meant to be looking out for, but something's gonna be start fucking causing problems.
Probably. I mean, if something causes a problem, that's on them. I feel at this point with the people.
No, not you guys. There's other people around. You guys will be fine. Fucking bunch of corpo bots. I'm sure you can all defend yourselves.
Defense? No, no need for that.
Oh, they're leaving now. There goes my entertainment.
Yeah, it's kind of boring right here, really. Except for, like, that guy that killed that other person. That was kind of wild.
You're gonna see a lot of people who kill other people. Mate, it's pretty fucking common. It's industrial. It's Saphira.
Oh, it's a fear, I know that. No, it's just like out front of the charity, like blowing someone away. That's kind of wild. Oh well, we'll go catch up with everyone.
Alright, who the fuck is that over there? Big boy. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's our boy.
I think that's way beyond what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah, it's complicated. I need to find Fable, and you know who Fable is. I need to find Fable and pester him a little bit about. Have you ever been to the Vicarium?
A couple times. It's a neat little spot.
You know those like constructs that stand out?
Fucking Christ! You have unreasonably quiet footsteps for a big ass motherfucker. You understand that?
I saw him coming. I just didn't want to say.
Fuck you.
But yeah, do you know those constructs that are outside that like guard the place?
Yeah, a few of them.
It's the similar like idea to those. They're like psionically controlled. Think of like Magitech. I know you get like Magitech kind of. It's like that, but psionics instead of magic.
Got it. All right. If there's any of your equipment needs cleaning, in the middle of doing mine.
I maintain it pretty well.
Good. Good.
Especially since I'll be using it tomorrow.
You're using it tomorrow.
Inside of my.
You gonna be busy?
You are standing inside of my house.
Stalked. I'm being fucking stalked.
Snow still.
Okay.
Red one is Bite. It's a scrapper.
I'm vaguely aware of that. Okay, let me.
Oh.
I was just letting Artemis know.
There. Is he gone already?
You must be fast.
Do not go running around in my fucking house.
I'm sorry.
I closed the door. Get the fuck out from back there. That's my fucking personal space.
Okay. Just I'll explain.
Apologies.
First of all, there's this fucking bitch that's out there, and back here. So yeah, there's this LF bitch that's out there, who's like pilots a mech or whatever. Yeah, she's just been fucking tormenting me and following me around all fucking day.
Okay.
Like, tormenting how?
Like, she knows what she did to me. She knows how she hurt me, and she's just appearing around where she wants, just being smoked.
Snow Scale.
And the problem is there's a ginormous dude.
I'm gonna go do this.
Problem.
I'll deal with this.
Please don't start shit, please.
Start shit? No. I'll just annoy them.
Never mind. Scratch that. You got priorities.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tell me, wait, does the LF lady have like a bob haircut to a degree?
Like a full mask.
A full mask? You can't see her face? No mismatched eyes?
No, it's not the fucking princess. It's not her. She's fine.
The princess? Yeah. I actually want to speak to that one today. I know Lilac.
That's a fucking nickname for me. I'm doing a lot better. Thank you for yesterday. Really appreciate that.
I'm very glad.
And if you, yeah,
I can show you some cool I made.
It's a block. Yeah.
I think so. Oh, there's also this ginormous dude with a huge ass fucking fist.
A giant pen.
The size of.
Let me
The size of actually, I would say the perfect example of the size of this dude's fist is he's the size of he's the size of our boy right here.
That's a laser sword. You have a goddamn laser sword.
It's pretty.
I can't dodge that.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Oh, god damn it.
It's not a lightsaber!
It's still the fact that you're missing an arm and he's making the joke involving, Obi-Wan versus...
It's not a lightsaber!
You underestimate my power.
It is big based off of I made it based off of a beam saber from Gundam.
Very impressive then.
Who is that?
It is very fun
Who is
to have these hobbies.
I know that one, vaguely. I don't know those two though.
Oh, they need to give me a pair of those.
Are they rust buckets?
Okay. The one on the right, that's not Everose, is actually Razor.
Ooh. I'll think about that.
It's Razor. He went for a really bad situation. His body was getting destroyed. He got
Who's
swapped into
Razor?
the enemy that he was fighting. Razor Ray, the one sitting down. He's in front of the rust buckets. He's a Subterranean.
Hi, my name is,
Hey, you got any drugs I can buy?
Sorry.
What was it?
Fuck, she's gone. Alright, never mind.
She's not a fucking... She's not a goddamn drug dealer, she's a medic.
She's a pharmacist.
There's a fucking functioning medical center over there.
Do you want Adderall? What do you want?
I need some goddamn Aleve or something for my fucking shoulder. I still got sores and pains from getting stabbed the other day.
Weed gummies, there you go. There's your medicine.
Can I take a picture?
You're just gonna give me straight up marijuana.
I'm not leaving.
And by proxy, I will hear this tale. Why do you need a picture of me exactly? Am I just that interesting?
You look really cool.
No, if they're interesting, they'd agree.
You're not human.
Still getting used to that.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Also, I'd like to mention that it turned into something kind of unpleasant for the eyes.
Getting used to that.
For you
I've
specifically. So you
already seen.
Yesterday, so it's a little.
It's okay.
it's okay? Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
I love cool bugs.
Totally fine. I
love cool bugs.
overreacting on that one.
Hello, darling.
If you would have hit me, I
Hello,
would have
Buddha.
understood as long as you would have explained what it was after.
I'm not a violent person.
Don't talk to me like that, Rob.
Well, I am, so...
Yeah, I
I feel like we need to be careful after the last couple of days.
fast and I hide and I dodge away from things because.
See, I'm not normally
Hello,
violent by
cowboy.
temper. Howdy. How you doing, little lady?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Still alive, somehow.
That is good.
The whole voice thing I was talking about, like the whole streaming voices in my head thing, that's all gone.
So you got better?
Yeah, I don't know what fucking happened. What? Did you touch a funny crystal? Oh, sorry, you touched someone who touched a funny crystal? Okay. I touched a funny crystal, or no, I touched someone after they got touched, because they touched the funny crystal, and then I started hearing voices, everything was red. Parts of me were angry, and parts of me was sad, part of me was everything, and it was horrible.
No. Absolutely not. Thank you.
Alright, fine. I won't hit you.
Green knife from human flesh.
Oh shit! I've never heard someone fucking scream that loud.
Scream?
No, fuck off!
Hey, look.
Really sounded like
Look,
you
look,
were
look.
very much crazy.
Mr. Cowboy Man, look at me right now. Look, I won't hit you with anything. Look at my hands.
Okay.
I've not got anything in my
looking.
hands.
I'm looking, yes.
Alright, this is weird shit going on. Is this magic? Because if this is magic, I don't want any of it.
I don't need that.
You know, I stay in here. I don't do anything. I'm not doing anything.
He's running out.
So true, so true, so true.
Look. Do you want me to make you a laser sword?
I got a goddamn crovel.
Couldn't find
so
it, could you?
fast.
You want me to make
No.
you a laser sword?
Oh.
I found a
I
stick.
like that, but that's cool.
You want it? You
What
want
do you mean you hate it? This is the coolest looking
it?
thing ever.
No, I just found a
It's
stick, dude.
shovel.
No,
It's a shovel.
this might be a roof. I don't know if that's racist or not. I'm technically a roof.
I can't be mad at it. It's cool. And that's what I hate.
You're the one who gave me a stick.
But you hit things with your head.
I just found a stick. Because I couldn't find the blade.
Helmet to ram people with.
Yeah.
Okay. I did hit a pigeon and it went into like my nose. And that was a horrible time doing that, you know?
I see.
How you doing, people?
Do you still have pigeon living on you?
A radiator right there.
That's good. You getting in any trouble lately?
I just say the laser sword.
Super fucking cool. Pressure washing.
I feel like
You getting into any trouble?
Let's set
I'm
this
pretty
off.
proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it.
Also,
It's
do
pretty-
you have
What are you
I'm being
dead.
What?
Mine's rusting. Car battery wire.
That still counts.
I do want to, like, possibly talk to you about something, because someone said something
Well, I tried to
during a mission yesterday,
Yesterday I had
and
to
it involved you directly.
So that is not
It does?
Is it really not?
Yeah.
Like, run and charge properly then?
Like
Yeah, it seems like it was rusty.
Information that should
Keyword
concern
LF.
me. Oh. What?
Okay. I need under shade, because I draw things. I don't... There we go. So someone, I think it was Orion. I don't remember. There was a lot of stuff about either Orion or Vic. But I saw this this unit that has a sword, jumps around, and uses a similar cloak. It's the Prowler unit. It's just a drawing, a really rough drawing of it. A huntsman, sorry.
Well, I know Lilac was walking around with them too, but
And then that's like what I saw from the side.
you don't know their
Oh,
name.
are you good? I do. I'm getting more scared, but
You've angered her.
I didn't anger her. She's terrified.
Bluebell?
Incredibly familiar to her. We will need more time to confirm.
What? Let me see the drawing.
Yeah.
But the implication
Got some of the others, but
particularly for us.
Understandable.
Right.
We'll fix it.
Indeed the case.
Nice.
They know a lot about what we are planning.
they attacked us yesterday.
Alright. Noted.
I'll take the drone back and I'll put it away. But it's yeah.
You okay?
I got this.
I'm sorry. I just really needed to find out if I was going crazy or not on that one.
I think I just missed everything that happened.
It's
is a weird
not
nightmare.
for me to say. It's to them to disclose. But
Alright, I'll leave it alone
I'm not
then.
sure.
Need a spot. Oh, I got a spot. Come on.
I have heard enough. There's a lot of stages within the different. Oh.
Get on my back. Hold on tight.
Another flavor.
No, it was
Stakeholder might be incoming. free bestie.
This is a weird nightmare.
Nope, it's not a nightmare, Bluebell. Those aren't real. It's just... I'm right here in front of you, aren't I? So you know that's not me.
They take you?
No, I'm here. They would have taken me, they would have... No, Bluebell, it's... I'm right here.
But you're... That was you.
Raspberries.
Strawberries.
Sit down, let's think through this. Right, so
This doesn't make any sense.
I could think of a few reasons why. One could just simply be purely coincidence, other being that the cursed, the things we turned into might have already just been existing LF units that existed in their database. So that design that I turned into could have been already what LF had as an infiltration unit. It's a body I had for a month.
That's you. They have you, they have a piece of you or something.
Alternatively, they saw the recordings of that butchering I did when I was in that body to all those innocent people, and they took the designs from there. Or anything, any chance they could have. Or maybe when we all got turned back into normal, all that designs and data got loaded to LF database. But I know for a fact they don't have me. I'm right here.
You're right here.
Right.
You're right here. You're right here, and they don't have you, and they didn't take you, and you're real, and you're not, but you're right here. You're right here.
Many excuses, many reasons. Don't go straight to the worst one. Go for the most simplest ones.
A simple way to let frustration out, I'd wager.
That's not you.
Right here.
Do not have the desire to pull out the shotgun to shoot something.
You're right here.
You know, I would never work for a corporation.
No. No.
Most welcome, Freebird.
No.
No.
You're here. Safe.
I'm here.
It isn't a nightmare. It's just something weird. They have schematics of the designs or something, and they made it.
Either A, it existed before Halloween did, or B, it existed after Halloween. One is just, well, they had something that fitted me well already. Or two is, well, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. They needed a scary, cloaking infiltration unit. So they copied me.
Perhaps, though I confess I've forgotten about. The VOA
Isn't the first time they were done like something like this. You already know that.
But you're right here, and you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
You're right here, and you're safe, and they don't have you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have you.
They don't have me. Look, if I was fake, wouldn't this feel fake?
I do not believe our faith is strong enough to defeat the vanquished and fucking beast.
Besides, with the fake replacement dirge, know things like the fact that you want to fuck on a roof.
Oh my gosh. I regret so many things. Be quiet. You're the worst. Yes, it's you, you fucking tease.
What, I had to prove it to you?
Yes, fucking great. Can't believe you said that out loud.
No one's listening. On a fucking rooftop. Yeah, the only people close enough to hear us are in a fucking full cafe that's 2 walls between us. Until someone secretly stood right underneath this fucking entire air purifier, just chilling out. And spying on a pair of lovers flirting with each other. Well, they've got bigger problems in life than us do.
You're the worst.
Mm.
I don't want to concern people. What? Was it a blackout?
Everything's fine. You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a really weird thing. And it's not you. You're right here.
I'm glad we learned when we were together, because...
I was curious if you wanted to head down to Meat Rack one day and do a little
They've
shopping.
stormed that tower.
Get some time to just chat and get to know each other better. So mostly hang out. Okay.
Don't you?
If you ever want to hang out, I'm more than happy.
Marcus and Felix, if they ever wish to return.
I'm glad to know.
Don't care where you go, I'll always find you.
But please think of our son first before you storm an LF tower.
Of course I will.
You know what I find weird? Just what I noticed on the train. People leave.
And you need to be here for our daughter.
Purposely on the train, like they just dump it there.
You're not allowed.
I've seen technology from the 20th century until now.
I know. So I just won't get
Not allowed. Always. I'll always find you no matter where you go.
It's the overwhelming urge to replace what you
I'll always save you.
something brand new.
Promise.
Promise. I'm counting on that. Because we are going someplace real fucking deep and scary tomorrow. To get her back.
I know. And we are getting her back.
Real.
Honestly,
Yes?
You've seen what these things are like now. You've seen what they can do.
I don't care. We're getting her back.
That's why I'm asking. I want to know.
Because I remember him doing a similar thing.
Are you going to show mercy?
Hey, Sentinel.
Maybe. Maybe.
Is it also a question for you? I'm just looking for more people to hang out with in Zafira, because otherwise I have no reason to really be here.
Do you know what they called her?
I'm here and get, you know, my usual.
In the database that I went through. That we all went through. The puppet.
That's exactly, I was about that. If y'all want to hang out sometime. It gives me more reason to... Yeah, it gives me more reason to actually be in Zafira.
They don't care about anything other than themselves. My best wreck.
For me wanting to join.
Best hope that they've been torturing her, throwing into various combat simulations, which have been gone through tons of pain. So they can learn data about her. My worst estimation is that she's been turned into one of them.
Honestly, you would have the best chance, and it would be cheaper to do. You know, like the outskirts?
I spoke to the guardians that I've met recently. One of them spent a lot of time stuck there with them. He wasn't turned into one of them. He was just run through simulations of war constantly, over and over. She might not be one of them. There is a chance she's still herself, but she's just been run ragged, hurt, possibly tortured, but still her.
I hope so too. I want to see our daughter again.
Considering our smaller slice of industrial has enough conflict already, who knows what lies between here and now.
I want to see her. I want to save her.
We'll see
and
her
I know we
again.
will.
Like metal tree sculptures. Like full
We have to.
and everything.
We have to leave her with Lilac too.
More homely, really. It makes people want to actually visit.
I think the only way that both of them are going to come out okay is if they're together. Lilac's lost without her. There's nothing we can do about it. But be patient.
Like they like redwood size. You know, like the type of
And
trees they had back in California.
I don't ever want to see her without her love. I don't think losing Lilac would... I think she'd be broken like we would.
Perhaps not.
Maybe
Maybe no.
Maybe if they're together, they have a chance like you and me.
There's a big rush for resources, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not there. You know, corporate.
Lilac didn't choose what's happening to her.
All of their stuff.
Exactly. That's why she needs a chance. She needs a shot to come back.
I believe I recognize at least two of them. They're part of a graffiti outside the gate.
Wasn't that dude like 8 foot tall? Did you say he's cute?
I know what you see when you look at her.
I'm so used for you calling people cute. That's what I always
Someone who's forced to do things they don't want.
Specifically women, I've
Or
heard you
because
do
of
that a lot.
something wrong inside them. And because of that, people judge them.
So if I were to call you a cutie patootie,
Which is why we don't. Which is why we're patient. We're waiting.
I know.
Lord's sake, you need not tease ourselves.
I also wouldn't blame the people that hate me for what I've done.
for me, it's a mix of teasing and flirting.
I do. I blame them.
Ah, hello,
I still did those things.
Your voice box is a little loud.
Those people who died can't be brought back.
Yeah, thank you.
You didn't do that. Thing inside you did.
Surprise better than that.
I saw it. I fought it.
That's not what everyone will say.
I don't care.
Oh, yes, the heart-shaped
I know the truth.
I believe.
I know what you fought against every day. Every moment of every waking and sleeping moment of every day. Oh, to a lot of others. They know. They see you. They know it wasn't your fault. They know it wasn't you.
I started up here, man. People wanted.
I'll take call.
Thank you. I want one of them.
Let's hope the same.
And ever since it gone,
Y'all know how I got my name?
those lives are on. That's what you chose. And you chose them for good reasons.
I don't know.
I doubt you would ever take a life for nothing.
That old 21st century game, Gary's mod where it goes and then just takes you through the wall. Thank you. Oh.
We should go talk to Lilac.
Oh shit. This is cozy, oh my god. This is cozy.
We should.
Y'all take care. I'm gonna head out for now. Yeah.
By all means, Mr. Voss.
Take care.
Take care.
Be safe.
You ready?
Yes.
Well, we best find her.
Okay. There's my dad.
It's just hidden. Technically, I'm supposed to be the one who's gift currently, but people find their methods.
Can I just take like a to-go energy drink?
We have, as I understand you fellas,
You got a to-go coffee with as much espresso as possible?
Hi.
You're not on the. Get on the. All the
I don't know
way.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, what's the name?
Yeah,
thank you.
I know who you are. She just secretly holds credits behind her back.
I'll give you that time.
Okay.
I was coming to see how you two were.
Yes.
He's looking for my work. Wants to speak to her.
The popular one.
Yeah, 10 uses on that kid.
Everything for example, the mid-rank area and occasionally some other sexual
No, it's not real static. It's more pleasant. It's just a name.
You know of anything that needs fixing around here?
Oh, then my mental health now.
Oh man, this tastes like shit.
I'm pretty sure everyone's mental health needs fixing here.
Well, that's part of being fulfilled.
Hey, Dirge.
Hey, Cody. I'm looking for Lilac.
Greetings.
I don't want to hear shit. You literally don't have an eye. You're stuck. Get stuck in that fucking glass of yours.
Stinking sewer press.
Hey, Lilac. Can we talk?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, sure.
Hi.
What's up?
I want to talk business.
Business?
There is no way to whatsoever.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
You know, one of your friends have been stalking and tormenting a poor scrapper.
Huh? Which one?
The other lady. Well, actually, no, 3 of them are ladies. The one the same height.
Shorter one?
The one that's face has been with the mask. Yes. You find that a bit concerning that their entire face is just a logo?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is their head.
Yes, their choice of a head, or the corporation's choice of a head, is just a flat mask that is got the corporation's logo on it. I feel like there is nothing more on the nose.
I mean-
That their identity has been replaced by LF than that.
I mean, the level 5s have the same thing.
This unit
so-
was created. This unit's head is most often referred to as a Roomba in some circles.
Good for you.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's their choice. They're a unique model.
I suppose. I just wouldn't want someone's logo as my face. I'd want my own face.
That's why it's on my legs.
Yes.
I got to choose that.
Let's hope they chose that, because if they were forced to be like that, that would be really concerning.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, they forced me to have the logo, but that's it. Not wear.
I remember when I was forced to wear that logo too. Couldn't get it off. I tried. God, Snowscale tried like 10 times more. She hurt herself far too often.
Halloween, right?
Yes. Not a good time. Don't envy simps. Then again,
yes.
I suppose our bodies were stuck the way they are, and synthetics can upgrade. Actual synthetics can upgrade themselves to feel more if they have money, but it also feels a bit wrong. Things such as sense, touch, warmth, heat, pleasure, joy, happiness, love, all comes at a monetary cost for Sims. It's like their lives are ruled by capitalism even more than organics are, which must be its own shitty form of hell.
Yeah, it's not great. I got lucky. I had the part of that before. Couldn't feel, but that's I had cheap parts.
Can this part,
Oh, okay.
this new form feel?
Everything. Taste, feel, yeah. Smell too. But though that's, and it's all I can switch it off at any time for any of them. What? Ugh.
My mechanical arm can feel too. Nice and sensitive, almost as good as my real one. Which is funny because it's actually, when I'm in my armor and I've got my gloves on, it's actually better at feeling than this is.
I mean...
And I don't need to put anything on to keep it safe. Because it's just plated already. Though the plates do get in the way quite a lot. Thankfully, they're detachable. So I could really just have it be down to this synthetic muscle. I'm sure she'll love it. When we get it back tomorrow.
I hope so.
That's why I want to talk to you. I want to make sure.
I figured.
I get it, you've been getting angry a lot.
Yeah,
I've been all over the place too. You may notice me and Real are not too often seen. It's because a lot of the time we just want to shut ourselves away because everything just keeps on going to shit.
Yeah, I understand that. If it wasn't for that raid, and then Oni going out and doing their side of the
Looking for
mission.
you in a bunch of places and then, lost you. That's okay. I'm here.
Yeah. If it wasn't for helping in that attack on the bay here that one day, and then Oni going out last week, a couple weeks ago, to do their part of it, I'd probably be struggling a little bit more with the anger. Her Oni's laugh leaked into mine accidentally. Or her personality.
Not good. Don't remember Goldie ever doing that.
No, because they're a separate personality. Oni Oni's not another personality. They are the AI.
Well, they weren't originally. You were originally you. They're just an add-on. For now. There's something that you needed to deal with pain, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, they took that spot because needed it.
Mm-hmm.
But they are where something was. I don't remember the name of it anymore. But from where all of our names are now what was it? Oni and our personality.
So they're overriding?
Wasn't it Soleil before?
It was Soleil.
Was
You're
it?
Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Soleil. You,
Wasn't your full name
Lilac,
Soleil
are
Lilac?
Soleil. Yeah. You picked that name. You told me the day that you picked it. We had hours long talk about you picking your name. And then you were like, what about Lilac? And I was like, you don't have to be a color. You could pick anything. And you chose out of everything in all the world to be called Soleil.
Why aren't you the color lilac anymore, actually? I thought you loved that color.
I mean, I do. I don't.
I always thought it was a very pretty color on you. It really brought out, like, all the great pieces that you used to wear.
Yeah, I mean, I still love purple, but I'm not allowed to change the color.
Why?
I'm just not allowed to.
But... Okay, your parameters have changed?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you used to play games, and you used to, like, learn through games, and
Yeah,
you
I still
enjoyed
do.
exploring stuff like that, and then, you used to change between, like, a pretty gold or the lilac color, and...
Oh, yeah, I mean, they let me keep this, and Goldie is still around. She's just not able to
don't
control this
doubt it.
chassis.
I don't doubt
Bit
it.
too- she's
This
still
is a new
fragmented.
chassis, it seems. You're bigger than you used to be.
Yeah, I felt it a good idea to get an upgrade. I still have the old one, but it has a lot of, well,
You also seem
replaceable
to have
parts.
an add-on.
Oh, yeah, I got the Cyberlock prism. It's the alternative to the cube.
Does it hurt you the way it used to hurt Liberty? She was in a lot of
No.
pain and everything.
I haven't felt any pain. Why?
As I worry about you, Liberty was in a lot of pain whenever she was using her cube, and Nautilus put something in her, made it hurt her.
I mean, Archivist made it for me and tuned it. And they did tell me to go to Nautilus for it to be fine-tuned, but it hasn't hurt yet. Or
Will you
at
please
all.
be careful, just in case it does start to? It made her chassis explode.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Almost blew us all
Currently
up
I
as
can
well.
only really... I remember. Currently all I can really do is control heat and the lack thereof. And I need to figure that out before I can do anything else.
Understood. Do you want to be red?
I mean, I've asked if I could change, and they said no.
Who said
But-
no?
My dad.
Your dad.
Hmm.
Who is your dad? I didn't know that you found your maker. When did you find your maker?
No, I mean, they made this body, but not me. I hope I don't find my maker. I doubt. I don't remember much about him, but
Yeah, who made your body?
yeah, Foreman.
And who's your dad?
Foreman.
Right.
Did Foreman make Oni?
No. Not that I'm aware of. Oni just appeared in my systems.
When did they appear?
When you all started messing with my personal memory files?
But they were in there before that.
That's when they appeared. I don't have any other recollection of them showing up. At least I don't think so. I mean, there was...
Are
No.
you having memory issues?
Not anymore.
Are you certain? 'Cause
yeah,
you were having loss of time and memory before we went in to check your memories. That's why we went in to check.
Yeah, you... Either you fixed it or Oni did. I mean, it's gone. I don't have any... I remember everything. I mean, and Oni does her own thing. I don't remember what she does, but, I mean, that's like, whenever she chooses to. It's not me. They have their own chassis they hang around in. Sometimes they don't always let me see what they're doing. But I mean, that's understandable.
We can talk
Can't
about
really force
this
them.
another time. I think we've got
Yeah.
something we need to focus on very importantly.
Yeah,
Much more important.
Sidetracked.
That's okay. We were just checking on you. First off, I wanted to check on you, see how you were doing.
I need to make sure that you're in the right
Yeah,
condition.
first person other than my brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and, well, in general, that are bothered. It's nice to know you still care.
I'm very worried. It's been very difficult to approach you at times.
Why?
And the company you keep at times, not particularly too fond of us.
Not that bad. I mean, Rhythm's fine. I mean, Archivist is... I can understand that. He's a bit much. Even Damocles is pretty good. No, obviously he's, like, no, he wasn't there at that
I
time, but...
suppose I'm not too aware of Rhythm or Damocles.
Rhythm's the, multi-armed one. They love music. They're part of the entertainment division.
I see.
Damocles is the warden. He handles the prison.
The prison?
Yeah, where we keep everyone who gets...
Easy. This is out of character real quick.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have made a mention of that. I was gonna ask you, do you still have connection to your Golden Gate app stuff?
Okay. On a... do you want it to still exist on your system? I'm asking you that now.
I literally, so what I just did is I purged everything. You would have noticed that there was a disconnection from Deadeye or Benny or however he was listed.
The way it would work is unless someone specifically wanted to keep it, because obviously, all the things that happened, otherwise it would disappear on its own as a failsafe of, like, compromised system. But if you didn't want that to happen, you just purged it by now.
My next question is, do you consent to getting shot in the face? I've been sitting over here in the corner listening to your guys' conversation, and I heard that you were created by Foreman, yada 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 da da da, and I never knew anything about this until I had already downloaded your systems, and I'm not very happy.
I mean, sure, go ahead, but that's...
That'll be like the next 5 minutes. Next 5 minutes about to be very interesting.
Oh, the next 5 minutes are gonna be fucking something.
I'm so glad I'm durable enough to tank this.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys continue for just a little bit longer, but you'll know what's about to happen.
Yep.
I will say though, I can't, whenever I cloak, my rifle doesn't cloak with me, so just pretend you don't see the floating fucking rifle.
Oh, I just saw the cloak, that's what I reacted to.
Oh, no, I know. Well, if I'm close enough, obviously you can recognize the cloaking, but...
Where were we?
We need you ready.
Yeah,
for life's
We're
sake.
going to get Liberty.
I know.
For your sake.
And I know that you do better when she's here, and we want to help that.
I'm aware. I wanted to get it back as much as you do. It's why the only person that came to mind really was Powder. It's another option. Because I know they want her back as well, and they care.
Know quite a lot about it. We care a lot about Liberty. But I'm happy to know we've got Powder's back. She's very trustworthy.
Wouldn't mind us going back to playing some Minecraft when she's back. We could make more statues of people and make them all pink again.
That'd be nice.
It's okay. It's okay. Easy. Easy now. Okay? Easy. I don't know what happened. You alright?
What happened? Ow.
That's Assumption Ball cultists.
Easy. Easy.
I'm glad I got the upgrade to my chassis. Other one would have just lost my head.
What the fuck is happening?
What's going on over there?
I think a ball cultist just shot Lilac.
Oh. I'm in the roofs.
Yes, go check the roofs. Look for non-cloaking. There's probably a smiter if we haven't seen them by now.
It looks like there's just a dent, and it didn't go through your outer
No.
armor layers, which is good. You're okay. Okay.
Fliss is checking the roofs. My best assumption is a ball cultist tried to take out an LF member of Leap Boundary to cause chaos and get more people killed.
Look at me. How many fingers do you see?
Should be 2. All cultists.
Perfect.
It's still Lilac.
Remember your name?
Yes, I like.
She didn't choose it.
I know standard procedure for head, but brains in here.
It's just like me.
I've
I
always
was
made
worried
that.
that your motherboard might have been up here.
We need to keep
I've always
reminding
made
her.
the thing. Head's not
Explain
important
to me.
for me. I make that a key feature in all my bodies. Because people love
Can't find an answer, can you?
I don't know, I haven't answered. I'm not gonna go blabbing about it in the middle of the fucking street, though.
Fine. Hurt like a bitch. First time being shot and I could feel.
Either way, still a ball club's around. Keep your head on a swivel.
Always fucking do. Especially with fucking Leap Foundry crawling around my fucking house.
Anything for this?
I didn't see anyone on the roofs.
Right. Fucker shot and ran. Interesting though this time round. Used a gun instead of a... Well, used a firearm, projectile, ballistic weapon instead of a laser rifle. Usually smiters use laser rifles. This definitely was a smiter though. Suppose I wouldn't be surprised if one of them used a gun, especially if...
What happened?
There was...
Apparently Lilac got shot. I believe by defense.
Either that, or someone just tried to take her out.
I'm not gonna like that at all.
Well,
Thankfully.
now you
I
get
know.
to feel what it's like to be me in
I
a
know.
day. I've gotten shot by a bull cultist literally last week. It was awful. It went right through my stomach.
I'm just glad it wasn't enough to cause an alarm.
Well, that's good.
It didn't do enough. Didn't do
Go
enough
sit
damage.
down.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
dappy
I got
cat.
it.
Go on.
Right. Got it. Hey.
We should be.
Do I need to check your system?
Right.
I trust you. Feel free. Should be fine though. That everyone just couldn't finish the job of just eradicating them.
No, sadly, with you know, there are always going to be party poopers, and sadly, they will continue being party poopers, and they'll come back. But you know, eventually. Yeah,
I'm gonna head out. Let me know if anything happens afterwards.
No.
And if you need anything.
That was a crazy good paint job. You did that?
Yeah.
You got some good handyman on you.
Yeah.
Absolutely feel all off the rest of walk away.
Do all these like backflips, and I don't care. Do your backflips. And they did a backflip, threw up, and then passed out. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Knock knock.
She loves you.
I'll open the door.
I know.
Look, I want someone to be able to do this.
Great.
She's okay.
That's what I needed things
She
to
has
get
a bit of a
complicated.
pixelation on her optic. What? What's getting complicated?
Nothing. She just got shot. Things getting
Yes,
complicated.
by a bull cultist.
Yes.
Yeah, we get shot by bull cultists a lot. That's like a normal thing. It's not very complicated.
It's more complicated. Yes, I usually do,
Some
which
of them do.
explains how they got away.
It's really shitty. Hate it.
Noted. I haven't fought them much.
Fairly common tactic for them. Go in there, find someone important. Find someone important, aim in directly at their head or something like that.
I think someone's at the door.
I don't know why they're taking a fucking synth into the Ripper dog.
I can't let them in.
Okay?
Yeah, I know. I just don't know how I'm gonna explain
Check
this
on
to them.
things. I'll check to see if somebody needs help. Just
He's not gonna be happy.
Please, Dirge. Make sure she's alright. Hello?
Just-
Is somebody injured?
We're just here to check on my life.
Just to put in a little perspective,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
you know how Foreman is to most everyone.
I don't.
He's
I've only heard words, but they've not been very nice.
They ran off.
He's
What led you to that decision?
nice to me.
Their cloaking and the fact that they sniped someone. They did the same thing to me the other week.
He's lenient.
Right.
He actually cares about me.
So do I. But I wouldn't be mad or upset with someone if they got shot in the head.
I'm not worried about him being upset about me. I'm worried about him doing something that he shouldn't.
We were sitting back there.
What would you do
Fuck.
if...
That does sound like me.
Exactly. Like, what would you do if your...
And where was it?
Riel got shot? I probably did exactly what he would have done. Which is
Exactly.
very, very enlightening.
And she was shot in the head.
So you see my problem.
I didn't even see who did it.
I want to get this dent out, but...
Nope, nothing. There's nothing to show any kind of damage.
Do you know where the bullet came from?
We think that way somewhere. At least that's where it looked like it hit her.
Weird.
It's alright, Lila. It's alright. I'm gonna say that you, got in a spar with someone instead. You'd like to hear that. You've been training.
And all I got was a single hit in the head. I guess he'll probably take that.
I can already imagine him saying, good, good. You did well.
It's too accurate.
What? Do I make a good impression of the foreman? I've never met him.
A little bit.
Not once. But then again, I do know his type quite well.
Fish service.
The only person with the keys to this place is currently outside it.
I have one.
What do you hear?
I heard growling. I don't know.
Mutants might be near. Come on, let's go.
Let's get away from
But yeah, I'm more than ready for tomorrow. I just...
Hello. Come on in.
didn't need that.
Thank you.
Well, you helped find something. Is...
Holy fucking shit, okay.
Oh, hi, boys. Good to see you back.
I went in when you opened the door.
Hi, Flies. Hi,
How you
darling.
doing?
Hi.
Fine.
Hey, sweetie. Be safe out there, okay? I think there's bull cultists out shooting people.
I searched the roofs, I didn't...
The assailant ran.
Okay. Just be careful, okay?
The only thing I can think that's curious is ball cultists smiters usually use laser rifles. Despite the fact that they are a cult, not a force, at least their higher up units tend to have some form of uniform.
See the eye.
Was?
I can see.
And this was a ballistic weapon.
I don't think that was.
Looks like there's
that's
some
my
kind
eyes.
of-
I mean, it's just the way the places were lit.
Well, red is
Plate off if you need it.
complementary color to green. It does make your eyes pop more.
1 second, I'm getting a text from my dad.
That's true. Oh, you want me to come out redhead?
No, I think I prefer you blonde.
Is it just because you don't feel left out?
Well, not necessarily.
Sorry, I had to text my dad back.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can see where the optic's being pushed in. It's kind of on the upper
Can I
side of the corner.
sit behind you?
Do you think there's,
maybe.
do you want me to see if I can help?
Thank you.
You know, the one time I wish I could take my hat off.
Yeah, I'm a head off now.
More easily, I
Don't
guess.
take it easy.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, you too. Be careful, Cody.
I don't know if they want
See you, Derek. See
people
you,
looking
Riel.
at
See you,
their tech.
Lilac.
See you, Cody.
See ya.
You're gonna need a Riel to open the door for you, by the way.
Yeah, I can
would
get
you
I'll
it.
do it
Alright,
quickly.
y'all.
I'll do it quickly.
Thank you.
I'll do it quickly. Come on. I have to help this person. They're injured. Thank you. I have to do my job. Thank you. Oh, okay. Alright, I see it.
Fucking
hell.
Face plates raised and the jaws dropped because these two things are down.
Okay, give me a second. I might be able to bend this back into place. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Little by little. Okay. And I'm going to take out your optic, okay? I'm gonna see if there's any cracks.
I hope not. That's weird.
Where'd you get hit?
There's no cracks, but there's...
In the head. I saw it happen. So the bullet hit him.
You're gonna need a replacement.
Which is, once again, I'm...
Alright, put it back together. Let's see.
The one that I usually would do this sort of strike uses laser weaponry. But they're using
Ah, there it goes.
bullets.
Yeah, your optic's
Either
free
means
now.
that they are getting low on equipment,
It's
which is
having a hard
good.
time moving. Now it's moving free.
Intending to use this with a ballistic weapon, and that it was done with a ballistic weapon means something, which I've yet to figure out. Or I'm wrong.
Yeah. I was wondering why I couldn't look left.
Well, she's still alive. So whoever did it was a shit shot. Well, I shot her straight in the eye, so it's just they found that she's
the head.
Oh, side of the
It's
head.
above her temple, actually. If it was her old chassis, she definitely would have lost the head.
Oh, so they were not a shit shot. They knew what they were doing. Which is fairly common for smiters. They're fairly crack shot, which is what people don't expect from crazed murder cultists.
Yeah, they got me through and through the last
Maybe they started recruiting.
For the recent armor.
Recruiting, they've had that level of skill for a while. And I know exactly why. A smiter, the stealth ones with the sniper rifles, they only get that equipment when they reach their 100th kill. Someone must have been busy. Or maybe we're both wrong. Maybe there's something else out there. I don't know. That's option 3, which is what I'm trying to figure out.
Replacements are cheaper.
Maybe could be a member of... Maybe could be some disconcerted member of the public that doesn't like LF. But then I beg the question of why Lilac? They were the only one that was they were in a quieter, more secluded spot. When if you wanted to make a statement that I don't like LF and I will shoot them, Rhythm, that one weird one with the faceplate, and Archivist were just sat out in the middle of the street.
I mean, Archivist's not physical.
No, good point.
not to mention.
Looks like she's easier to damage.
They tend to bring more ire. Lilac's just some random unit. Rhythm's definitely a public
You don't look
face.
too far from what you used to.
Hmm.
Still look like yourself somewhere.
Unless it's those...
Don't smell like
Might be some of those fuckheads that I saw on Metagram that gunned down those Foxtep people.
I can recognize your smells.
Heard about that. Got it on video and everything.
Yeah. Seems like they dislike going after anyone that's actually important or dangerous. Maybe going after just some random
I still like the lilac color.
one, like Lilac.
Employees or low-level fuckers, yeah.
Maybe you can convince them to let you.
Shitty hunters, I'd say.
He was very firm.
Probably.
Do you want me to speak to him?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I would for you. Sometimes
My only best
men
assumption
don't understand
is-
the change of fashion and how it helps women. You know, sometimes they need the women to speak to them.
I understand the change of fashion.
Not enough. Not right.
I love my new
Older men,
outfit.
darling, you're young.
Oh.
I don't think anytime soon after this is a good idea.
Hey, I'm 24. That's like 30 for a Dragonborn.
Just don't ask me.
Son of a bitch, I'm older than you.
I talk with my fists.
My species die about the age of 60.
You need to. You tell him.
Well, we're about the same age then.
You were taken care of.
Yeah.
And
I
if he
am
needs to ask any
over a
questions,
third of my
talk
life.
to me. That way you're not in any trouble, okay?
Wait, I keep going, I'm about the same. Well, probably about half, actually, but...
Yeah, let's be honest here. I'm probably not going to live till I die of old.
Do you understand?
No, I am going to die of old age. I made that promise.
I'll make sure you keep it. Don't worry, we'll work together on that.
Trust me, I know
Just a race.
someone that if I don't die of old age will jump into laughter afterlife to slap the shit out of me in the spirit realm.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good friend.
yeah.
More than a
That's how
friend.
it's always going to be.
Well... Oh, I see. Gotcha.
If he starts
Okay.
slagging on you, you tell him you can talk to me. I'm not gonna
Keep
have
an
to
eye on them if
berate
they're
you
about.
something like
Shot
this.
Riel a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. You tell him.
Besides, I need Lilac. I need Lilac in one piece. She's helping us get Liberty back.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I care a lot about my daughter.
You're
I
no
see.
longer little.
How exactly is Lilac gonna help out? If you don't mind me asking.
Back to yourself.
Tearing apart Vex of us.
Voices.
Well, sure, anybody can do that too, but if Lilac's good at it,
She's
then I suppose.
Liberty's girlfriend.
There's that too. Forgot about that part.
Remember when I had blue in tooth?
She's also a friend of mine.
I had
Despite
their
her
voices in my
new
head.
employment.
At least I thought it was them. I'm now hearing them again, but they're not on me. It's been a little bit. At first it was like a whisper here and there, but now it's like I can have some understandable sentences and words.
Maybe they mutated with you.
I don't think so. They seem different. Yeah, exactly the same.
Weird. If anything starts to happen that's too much for you, please let us know.
First time I heard them was when I grew my spine.
Riel, can you open the door for us? I think me and the cowboy here would be best figuring out if there's any more Bolgorders crawling around outside.
Yeah. We'll take
Alright,
another
you
gander.
two, please be careful and don't let him get hurt.
Of course. You think
I'll
he's gonna
string
get
you up by
hurt
your
before me?
toes. Hello, Vortorb.
Vortorb.
The Voltorb.
Oh, it's got a dent. Oh, buddy, are you alright? Oh. It's a talking Torb.
Oh, there you
It's got a dent in its head. Is that normal?
No.
I missed you so much.
Okay, I'll just... Lumi, I'm gonna squeeze past you right here.
Toronto ran into him with a car.
I can show you where I found something earlier when we were glancing around if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, over this way. It's over by the fence again. We backed off initially because we started hearing growling. We thought it was some of the mutants.
Is that someone's child? That's a child.
Have you taken him to
Yeah.
Have you taken him to a focus center?
Fliss, can you keep an eye on the kid? Make sure they don't get into any trouble.
Okay.
And maybe get them to someone responsible. To Finnegan. Finnegan, if you can find him. If not, I swear I told Charles around.
So, from what I remember, and what Rio was telling me, is y'all were kind of sitting around in this area, right?
Bullet came from there. Obviously, there's only other place. So either they're on top of that.
Over there.
Top of that top of that thing, or top of those crates. The first place I looked. Oh, that's over there.
We walked over here and was just glancing around, and I saw a shimmer. Thankfully, there's some lights up there to kind of help it. There was a bullet casing, a spent one, down here off the boxes. Grab that. I'm gonna bring it back and take a look at it, and kind of see if I can trace it back to anywhere in the area. I mean, I got it. I can take care of it, no problem.
Oh, so I don't want to see it too. Because if they're making a new sort of round ball Cortis, I want to see the bullets. Because it's the first time I've ever seen a
spent casing.
First time I've ever seen a smiter use a goddamn firearm.
Anything different, I guess, or?
It looks like a standard brass casing. Funny. It's a American round. Seems like one who fired one of your guns.
Well, that can't be right.
Hmm.
I mean, stuff I make is pretty goddamn close now that you mention it. I wonder if any of my ammunition got into their hands somehow.
Maybe.
I know I've been giving some donations to people.
Ooh, well, it depends who you've been giving donations to.
I've left donations here. I've gave something to the scrappers a while back ago, I think.
Oh, well, the ball quarters like to prey on scrappers, so they might have gotten it from them. Or alternatively, it could just be purely coincidence. It wouldn't be the second horrifying coincidence I've had today. Apparently LF...
What was the first?
Apparently LF has made a... were you around for Halloween? Yes, you were.
I remember, yes. Not a fun time.
Yes, do you remember what I looked like? Yeah, LF has made that.
Great.
A standard
That's not
unit.
good either.
Freaked real out. My only assumptions is that the Halloween curse drew from the active designs in the LF database and just slapped whatever seemed most fit onto us, which means...
That's scary as
I mean, it explains why Eta turned into a very generic-looking data mage.
I mean, I thought that was like the pumpkin guy pretending to be,
Maybe, but he had to get the designs from somewhere, right? Other than that, there is most certainly footage of me in that body doing stuff that is violent and deadly. So they might have seen that and decided they want to copy it for a viable stealth and infiltration unit. Neither which I'm too keen about idea, but then again, isn't the most sincerest form of flattery
Intimidation?
No, copying.
Oh, imitation. Imitation.
form of flattery.
Thank you, Fliss. Right. Now, thank you for showing me this, but I actually brought you outside because you seem to be disgruntled about Lilac. You're asking a lot of questions about her.
I mean, she got shot in the head. I just wanted to make sure everyone in there
But you
was
seemed
okay.
very, very keen on wanting to know why I chose her to go on the mission for saving Liberty. Surely, if you knew Liberty well, you knew Lilac was her girlfriend, right?
Of course. Yes, I knew that.
So why would you think I wouldn't send her?
I don't know. I guess I figured that some of the other heavy hitters would have been going in on something like this too. Not saying you're not, but...
What's going to be at the end is going to be a very worn down and broken Liberty. Me and Riel have come to terms with that already. We're going to need people who care about her, know her well. People she'll be comfortable around. Not to mention, it'll do Lilac good. If you haven't noticed, she isn't herself. Mainly the fact that she's not really Lilac anymore, she's red. Well, not really by choice.
I miss Liberty.
We all do. We all do.
Do you know the story?
How she got grabbed? No, I don't.
She didn't get grabbed. She got invaded.
Invaded? How?
That we haven't figured out, but at some point, an LFAI called Oni has gotten into her systems and taken over the post AI, because you understand there's she's not just Lilac, she is a mainframe with multiple different personalities. Now, the mainframe used to be called Soleil. Now it is Oni. And Oni, as far as we are aware, is something LF related. Definitely LF related, honestly, because Lilac, if she was any sound mind, after everything that went to happen with Liberty, would not willingly join LF.
Well, that's it's a good thing, isn't it? Not wanting to willingly join, but, you know, we hear that story all the time. I mean, there's Oakley, there's the other lady that helps run the cafe shop down the way. We see it from time to time. I mean, hell, I saw Cody talking to Damocles.
With people who want to speak to LF people, not all of them are the most terrible people on Earth, though I fucking hate their company to guts, and I wish I could rip out technicians' head with my own bare hands.
You and me both.
But one must acknowledge that just like any other company, there are just people who choose to work for them. Whether or not they have a choice in the matter is actually not theirs to have, because they're a hive mind. They're made into being Leap Foundry, and they don't have any other choice. You see Oakley and MZ as example, they're freed and they actively hate LF. Right? And anyone not a part of the hive mind gets hunted down. Right.
Right.
LF doesn't let people choose anything but them. So, in all honesty, as long as they aren't actively trying to cause your downfall, I wouldn't be too worried of people just speaking to the regular folks, a part of LF. Because they're just people, they're synthetics. They don't get a choice, neither does Lilac, especially not now. But we can undo what's happened to her, we don't know how to undo what's happened to the rest of them.
Well, then we...
Mm-hmm.
We, I don't know, find a...
That guy with a really big hand.
Damocles,
Yeah, Damocles. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, find a cure. I don't know, develop some sort of virus that eats away at the control and compellingness of a LF code.
That's what I'm imagining. Alternatively, just kill the big ones, maybe.
Sure, cut the head off the snake, the body dies or withers away. Easy enough.
A lot of ideas getting tossed around. We don't have any answers yet. But Lilac, we can fix. We can make her normal again. And for that, we need to at least have some form of trust in us, so we can get to her, to help her. So that's why she's also going with us to save Liberty. Because if
I get that, but she's, I don't know, a little dangerous right now. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. And isn't a bit of someone's a bit dangerous is what you need when you're about to go face down the Vex, right?
Yes. Not exactly what I meant, though.
Dangerous to their teammates. Sounds very familiar to someone I know, who didn't have full control over their thoughts, who was a danger to everyone around them, who had murderous thoughts and urges brought on by circumstances beyond their control. Do you know what happened?
Hang on.
What?
I wasn't insinuating that... Look, maybe that wasn't the best choice of words. That's not exactly what I meant by that. I just... Maybe she's... I don't know. As long as I've heard things, alright?
So have I. I've talked to her. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that everything that's going wrong with her is Oni's fault. I'm going to assume it is. I trust the Lilac I know to make better decisions than that. She would know wiser. God, actually, if anything, her choice of her new parental figure is a sign that she is not in any way conditioned making anything a smart thing. Because there's one thing that both Liberty and Lilac 100% knew about LF is that the foreman was bad news. And Lilac now thinks of them as dad, despite the fact that doing things to her that she didn't seem to agree with, so it really does seem like she has been brainwashed by Oni.
Wasn't she built by him?
The chassis, the one that she's in now, yes, apparently. Maybe Oni was built by Foreman, and this is an entire ruse built by him, but he doesn't really strike me as the data and subterfuge type. But then again, I've been surprised by others.
They're learning, they're getting smarter after back when.
So we must adapt and grow smarter too. As they grow, so do we. And we also...
That's the idea.
Yes, so one thing that we must not capitalize on, allow them to capitalize on, is blind hatred. That's what I'm trying to utilize here. If I have to kill the lower ones to get to goals, I'll have to. But I'm not going to do it just because I hate Leap Foundry. That's just going to cause more
I get the
problems.
feeling you're insinuating something here.
Insinuating what?
Bringing up all these key points and talking about things.
Well, no, I just want...
specific manner.
I just want to fucking get it off my chest, honestly. I've heard this talk from far too many people, right? Myself included, by the way. I used to think exactly the way you were thinking, not trusting anything. Red and black, snow scales, just the goddamn same. But I've had to stop, think about it multiple times because of my daughter. Because of my girlfriend. They made me think deeper, smarter about it. I still hate Leap Foundry, I still hate this corporation, I still hate what they do to this city. But I don't hate everyone wearing their logo. Because most of them don't have a choice.
I get your meaning. I get your meaning.
So why would you think I would insinuate something? What?
You pulled me out of the room, dragged me back out here, said you wanted to have a talk.
Well, I pulled you out of the room because I didn't want to have this talk in the ears of Lilac because, well, yes. I can't just speak freely in front of her. She calls a foreman dad and shit, right? I have to be careful what is said around her.
Alright, I get it. I get it.
Well, that's all. And I took you on. That's it, really. What do you think I was insinuating?
That I had something to do with Lilac getting hurt?
mean?
Oh
That's
my
a
god.
really big person.
That's a very big woman.
Someone's kink is that? And it's me. Right. Right, well... I mean, I guess a couple of things line up. The type of round, maybe. I mean, you said it looked similar to your ammunition.
Yeah.
And if I were to run stereotypes here, which sucks really fucking bad, by the way, for actual investigations, something always returns to the scene of the crime. But I'm going to be honest with you, shooting an LF unit because you don't like them isn't really much of a crime in my eyes. Well, it is technically a crime. Just one I'd be angry at, but not one I want to punish for. More so inform, like I have right now. So if you did do it, then you've already received what I would have given you. But I'm not assuming you did, no. I'm pretty sure it's ball quarters of a gun. It makes sense. The motive makes sense, at least. I mean, you don't trust Lilac. But other than that, no, not many people do. And you don't like LF, but not many people do. It could have been a lot of other people, just like you. I suppose you do have motive. But also ball quarters would have motive. They love causing chaos and misery, so to shoot a member of LF to cause some controversy and get some people killed, or cause chaos to then go kill some other people, is definitely something they would plan. I've seen it happen. Besides, I trust you. Amari trusts you, so trust you're not going to do anything too stupid.
Yeah.
But then again, you'd only think of this as a bunch of you'd only really bring it up, the insinuation that you did something to Lilac, because you think you were potentially guilty for it. And you're in the...
I never said any of that.
And you're also in your gunslinger drawing stance. Do you think I'm going to jump you?
No, of course not. I just rested my hand.
Habits. I get it. There's a lot of times where I go like this.
Yeah.
Right, let's go back inside, because I'm going to be honest with you, if there is a ball quarters running around here with a sniper rifle, do we want to be its next victim?
Sure, yeah.
You want? Tell me what you see about that bullet. If there's anything special.
Yeah, I will.
If it's just a brass case. And again, they made that shot from there. So you found the casing here. That's interesting. Usually they'd perch up farther away for an easier exfil. My best assumption, actually, is that it would be someone who's not used to that sort of style of being sneaky, taking the shot and running. Alternatively, they went that way immediately, which means that I fucking missed them because I searched over there. Sorry, I just thought I heard a click behind me. You know, I'm fucking paranoid right now.
You're fine. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should just go back inside. You know, they're gone now. They're long gone.
Yeah. Fuck me. Maybe it was just some fucking disgruntled person, but then, you know, they got away very goddamn quickly. You know, it might have been that one scrapper fellow who can turn invisible and run really quick.
I think
Or it's someone...
things a little too
or
harshly here.
Well, no. You see, I know ball cultists really well. So that's why I'm overanalyzing it, because it's not every detail lines up.
Okay. If I knew, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna break.
Knock knock.
We're leaving. We're all coming out.
Oh, right, never mind then.
Closed.
Not even for me.
I mean, I'll always open up for you.
You don't need to tell everyone that.
I didn't even know that.
There's a really,
I meant the
giant
doors.
person outside, by the way.
A weirdly giant person?
I'm a fish. I need to be a little closer to see them.
Oh, then why do you have the glasses on?
To protect my eyes from the light. It actually hurt a lot more if I have glasses. Well, without the glasses. Don't worry, you're fine.
I need to speak to you.
Okay.
Alright.
Shall we go to our
Please stay
spot?
safe.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go somewhere.
No, underneath the other cafe.
Thanks for the help.
I never said it was, by the way.
Yeah.
I said there was
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for the talk, too.
He almost didn't get my plan. Because truth be told, this is probably the largest, most astronomical fuck up I think I've ever heard of out of anyone.
You know what? I don't need to hear off this shit.
Nope, we need to have the talk. We need to have it, away.
Bleeding hearts.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Is this an important talk?
Fliss, you can be there. 100%. Come on.
What are we doing?
Unless you don't wish to talk about Lilac. Because that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm giving...
You figured something about Lilac's internal systems?
I did, and it's bad. I'll leave you to it. You are good at guarding, I am not.
Well, I'll go in the door once I know that everyone's gone in.
Someone's around with a cloaking field on.
That's
okay.
why I'm in front of this end.
Okay.
Go talk
Alright.
like you're having a talk with me for a second.
You know, I just really needed to talk to you about this because I'm upset and I'm worried and I think you really need to know about this. Like, I know we've been dealing with a few things and I know that we've been having like these long talks, and I know that everything has been so hard, and I don't know how to deal with what we're about to deal with, because it's really big and it's really heavy, and if I'm gonna be honest, I'm very worried about it, and I'm very worried about how everyone's gonna deal with it, and how we're probably gonna get like shot at or attacked for it, and it's gonna be dangerous. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that this is a big thing, and we're really going to need to come together as a family, and we're going to need to figure out how to protect everyone in the family.
No one.
And how to...
They've run off.
Okay, first, perfect. I'm glad I don't have to keep going. All the things I said is true, but still.
I think I scared them off when I, from about, 50, 20 meters away, realized they were sneaking around. They ran in front of a light.
Well,
Shimmer's very unmistakable when it comes to cloaking fields.
I was in front of the door, and Can I say a secret?
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I snuck in here before once when people were having a private talk.
That's understandable, Fliss. You're very good at it.
I saw that Cupcake was gonna guard the door, but he was opening it for some people, so I followed exactly behind a person cloaked and then hid under the table there.
That's understandable, Fliss. That's kind of what you do. It's okay to do that kind of thing sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I found out. And it's bad. Oni is overriding Lilac and Soleil.
Thought so.
No, it's worse. They're taking memories from them. They're erasing memories. They can't remember themselves choosing the name Soleil. I tried to show them, because I have my memories backed up on a server, so I tried to connect and show them the memory that I had downloaded. Oni shut me down right before she got to choosing her name. Oni wants...
to see what she
Oni
wants to
liberty.
shoot.
Oni wants liberty. She's obsessed. She wants to take liberty as hers. I told her that if she kills Lilac, if she kills Soleil like this, if she erases them, overrides them, Liberty will only hate her. She doesn't care. She wants liberty. She's obsessed. She sounded deranged. She wants to override Lilac entirely, eventually, and have liberty to herself. I don't know how to stop it. I tried to speak reason to her. To Oni. I tried to explain. Lilac would just hate her if she did this. Tried to talk sense. She doesn't care. She's obsessive and wrong. And There's something bad happening inside of Lilac. I think...
All the more reason to get Liberty back.
We get Liberty back, and then what?
We all together work on Lilac. Try and figure out what the fuck. We have to try and separate Lilac from Oni.
Yes.
And destroy Oni.
Maybe. I don't see any way to reason with her. I tried. While you were out, I tried. I spoke directly to Oni.
And you know what happens when people don't accept reason when it comes to us. We try your way, they don't want to hear it. They get my way.
When we get Liberty back, we'll focus. We'll try to save Lilac, Soleil, Goldie. That's what I wanted to let you know, Fliss, so you understood the dangers. You're very smart. You understand how people are, especially when they're being bad.
Why has Fliss gone from the synth that I trust the least to the synth I trust the most? The world's gone fucking crazy. Because Fliss is smart and knows when to not get himself stuck in bullshit.
This Fliss is a very good boy.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me you're thinking what I'm thinking. Are we about to get a third one?
I mean, Fliss is our nephew.
Oh, right. Ah.
That's why he lives with us. And we take care of him because he's our family.
More.
Besides, I already have a mum.
He does. No one will ever replace them. I'm just the auntie. How is having a room with Gael? Are you okay with having a roommate?
Yeah, I'm just glad I got the top bunk. I don't want him accidentally bleeding on me.
Yeah, it's a bit. He needs to stop doing that.
I mean, he always cleans it up afterwards.
He does,
he never
but
really
you know.
makes a mess.
Oh, thank you, Shori.
I mean, it's not like he can help it. It's part of what he is.
I guess, but he could, like, just walk around like everyone else for at least most of the time, and only really turn to blood when he has to, like, do combat stuff.
Says the man that will pull out his blade for fun jokes. If you had an ability like that, you'd do it too.
Is that bad?
No, it's not. It's an expression of yourself. As a person who turns to paper when they sneeze, I can say that having abilities and...
Wrong one.
and doing your abilities when it's not exactly needed is not a bad thing. It's like you're cloaking. You do it to stay into practice. You do it to express yourself, to move around and feel comfortable. It's not a bad thing at all,
It's hard to control
Fritz.
when I get nervous.
I turn to paper when I sneeze. I understand.
I don't care. I don't mess up when I'm nervous. I'm flawless.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you used to.
He still does. He's just playing.
Oh.
He's being sarcastic.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, nothing that I do seems to get any worse. I just tend to make bad decisions. Like thinking I can charge straight at a Cabal Centurion, I think, what they were called, and take it out by climbing it and stabbing it in the head.
Have you shown Fliss your nifty dagger?
This one. Night Killer.
Mm-hmm. Have you shown him the capabilities?
I'd love to, but I can't in here because Powder will complain about knife marks in the walls.
Well,
what does it do?
Explain it to him, and then we'll go outside and we'll show him.
Well, firstly, Night Killer talks to me. He helps me see weaknesses in everyone's defenses, especially when he's out. Because that sometimes he doesn't quite like things that are very well armored, like yourself, and needs to be controlled sometimes, because he can be a bit rude. But as expected by his name, Night Killer. He doesn't like people that are armored, and he doesn't like people that are, well, often he doesn't like people who abuse power over others. Honestly, if I could choose his name, I'd choose Kingslayer. Sounds better, scarier, more...
accurate.
Exactly.
Adorable.
But his name is Night Killer, and he wants to be called Night Killer.
He's a
Secondly,
rude knife.
he's bound to me. It is my knife, and will forever now be my knife. Be able to summon it wherever I am. Which means I'm never truly ever unarmed. I always have Night Killer now.
Would you like to see what he can do with it? It's kind of nifty,
Yes.
I won't lie. Come on, let's go outside.
Another thing is, right. What actually is a bit on the cool aspects about it that I've learned. Actually, to be fair, I know everything it can do because it got shown to me in a big menu when I, like, attuned to the dagger. It was real weird. I hope, is magic usually like that? Like, appears like a menu, like a video game.
Sometimes.
Actually,
Some-
no, I have a,
So,
I have a
one
menu,
thing...
but I don't think that counts.
One thing it does is, firstly, both of you record it. Record the knife. Alright? Now, if you look back at the recording, I have nothing in my hand. It doesn't show up on cameras, it doesn't show up on recordings. It doesn't show up on
Why am I
photographs.
doing that with my phone? I can see it now. And
Exactly. Of course, optics is different. Right? It determines, I imagine it's because of magic. It determines what is... Magic doesn't really care about the technicality that it is a camera and a knife. It cares more about, can this thing can only be seen, but not recalled. Not to mention, it also has this thing where, I mean, I was joking about the knife marks, but actually, nope, can't stab you, You don't want to stab a lamppost, do you? Please? Fine. Alright, he wants it. Alright, he's good with it. Nothing. Night Killer doesn't leave. Leaves no marks. Instead, it more so just like rips up the insides of it. tears out one's essence, so to speak. So it probably just rips power and wiring out of synths and, dare I think it, the soul out of biologicals.
Go ahead, boomerang.
Yes, another thing is, like I said, I can summon to it at any time, so I can do something like this.
Oh.
Technically, I can do this multiple times.
That's so much cooler than this. I have to grow these. It's like if I throw too many, I'm like out of juice.
That probably isn't worth 14 million credits. This was.
Hey, I think growing it is really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're always armed no matter what.
I have a pair of friends, by the way. We still owe Lazarus that double date, by the way.
What double date?
Oh, I promised him. Oh, you weren't there. Yeah, I promised him in exchange for him buying the dagger for me, we'd go on a double date with him and his partner.
Okay. Good to know.
Think you'd like it. It's not going to be our first date. I'm making sure that's just us two. And, yeah, just us two. Just us two. Especially since I know how first date for us is going to end.
I wanted to have him show you his nifty dagger because I know you like them so much.
I have another. I don't know. No.
Can I get a closer look at him normally? Oh, so it's like almost has a tip, but it like points a little bit. But like for all intents and purposes, you could kind of.
It is a cutting dagger, but it's also very pretty good for stabbing. Yes.
Like a flisser.
Like a. Huh. You're right. Flissers are also usually very well ornamented, aren't it? And look at this thing.
Yeah.
So look how
They were
fancy it is.
usually a show of status because you could have one and you would usually decorate it.
And the fact that this Flisser hates status is probably why you're very good on its black and red and... Holy fuck, you really were meant for me, weren't you? You see, he does very much like me, by the way. There's a reason why I get away with all this. There's a reason why he's also very well behaved. Because, by the way, he hates knights. He hates stabbing those who are very good at being defensive and well protective. Do you know what a type of knight is? A paladin.
I'm a paladin.
Yes, I've told him multiple times, no, shut the fuck up. And he doesn't do that anymore.
I'm a paladin. It's not a knight.
Riel is a very lovely person who cares for the common people just as much as I do.
Also, because of its length being somewhat flisser-like, and the fact that it is almost spiked, it is very good for the traditional stance.
Oh, I just use it in my offhand. I like it in my offhand. Besides, I feel like my main hand is better occupied by something else.
Yeah.
I feel like if I ever were to do cutty things, it would just be death by 1,000 paper cuts.
I was about to say, we're the cutty ones.
The most effective stance for me would probably be the uphand. Then with this as a sort of... Because usually some people would have this to just deflect or parry, but I can have another knife, meaning that if someone tries to get in my face, I can... And then I still have my main hand for... Yeah. Though, I suppose it's a bit different because that's in your main hand, and the larger, more optimal weapon is in your other hand. So, maybe...
Oh, I like this. Very simple. One stays close to me for defense, the other stays up for offense. I suppose this way around would be better.
And then you've got this for like higher areas, and if you need to, you can lunge and stab in. But for your lower areas, you also have a bit of protection. Yeah. Suppose if I like no, but then like it's harder to do that. I mean, you kind of, I guess. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, I can't really use this one for demonstration because it's like.
Do I have to? If it's a high frequency weapon, just turn it off.
No, it's not high frequency, it's heated.
Oh, can you turn off the heat?
Yeah.
On the buttons on the eye. That sucks.
Hang on. Bullets, come here. Let me teach you some about thermal blades. Come on. So, most of them has a way to turn them down, right? So in theory.
No, I can just turn mine off.
You can just turn it up? Oh. Okay, never mind then. Because most thermal blades have a way to like turn it down to like where most of the time it just feels like
This one's
a radiator.
definitely more for utility because it's got like the ridges and it's like not a good stab, but like it's still pretty decent just based on the fact that it's thermal. So you know. Oh.
The mighty assassin.
Go on.
Well, so what do you?
I'll take pictures of you.
What do you think of the sword? It's changed a little bit.
Oh. It's safe to say this now, but I went on a few jobs recently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did one for Finnegan that involved finding something that was really secret, so I won't mention it, but I was in a house party. And I went and did a bunch of stuff. But like in doing the bunch of stuff, I kind of did what I usually do. So, or what I'm trained to do. So it was really easy. Be better to like. I do kind of like this stance.
Did you?
Because it's easy for me to.
RGB to your sword on top of your arm.
Benicio did.
Benicio, my boy.
One arm for defending, don't use both.
Huh?
I have a son, his name is
It's usually easier for me to like.
And that's why I don't use both.
Ah, right. I mean.
Exactly, there you go.
Ah! Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit different, considering I do have the option of throwing knives out of my palms.
Yeah, well, I can also draw my gun and shoot you.
I mean, yeah, but like that's...
And I can also breathe ice on you.
You kind of
Thing from your palm
you
is a
have to
little bit
actively
different from
reach
drawing
for
a
that.
weapon.
I like, it just...
Yeah, for this.
Oh... I guess.
So, we're just going to practice. This is not meant to be fighting each other and killing each other. This is practicing. We can use the dirty tricks for when we're fighting. And for enemies. Right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't get your dirty tricks. So you gotta be good at when just doing the regular stuff.
Is this what non-racially charged sparring is like?
Racially charged spar?
Why would
feel
racially charged?
Have I shown you the person I usually have to
Oh,
spar with to
yes, I've seen the videos. Well, I'm not gonna spar like that guy. I like to teach when I spar.
Like being nice, sparring nice, not that, darling.
There used to be a time place where I couldn't spar because of my problems with my head. Those are long gone.
Oh.
I'm stand up like
let me-
Obi-Wan.
let me-
1 second. Let me just,
His hips do all the talking sometimes.
There we are.
You've
I mean,
been
that
watching
is
a
the
lot of
stance he
nerd media
uses.
recently? It's showing.
No. Besides, this kind of sucks. I mean, other than going like this, like, also you could just do this. Just works just as good. Just as much threat.
It's really
Or if you want to
hard to
really over-exaggerate
Don't
it,
ask me for lightsabers.
this.
Don't ask me for a lightsaber eons
Yeah.
ago.
That's
I'm not
no,
over
that's bad. That's like for a blunt weapon.
Are you sure? Come close.
Oh! I didn't think of it that way.
Yep. You can always change up your stance. You can always swing a different way.
See, the guy I have to train with usually like takes like this kind of stance because the sword is really long.
Well, yeah, my sword would belong to go like that as well, but there's many positions which involve a sword.
I mean,
This is nice. It looks cool, but you can just thrust from here, and it's nice for defending.
Also personal
But
preference.
this also just works a lot better, in my opinion.
I
Lot
mean,
simpler.
it's also given the fact that like he's like me and he doesn't really have joints, so he doesn't need to conform. Well, he does have joints, but
so
he doesn't
you
need
mean
to
like this?
conform to logic. Sort of.
Or like straight on?
It's really scary because he uses. Well, he is the sword, but the sword is used.
He makes a key guard and points straight towards your head. I mean, I hope you point the key guard towards the head, because that's where the tip's supposed to be pointed towards their head at all times. It's supposed to pose a threat.
I've not gotten used to the weight of this yet. Fucking hell.
But like, you can like.
That's why you always want a sword that feels comfortable in your hand to hold in positions like this.
I mean, if he does this, I just kind of have to lean back, but then I have to jump if he decides to mix it up and.
I mean, this is my big.
Let me give you a tip.
Change because magic.
If he gets
bullshit.
into this guard and makes a thrust, instead of going like that, just
go
like this.
Oh. Oh, no. That gives me an idea. They're both out. One like this.
You ready? Right. Oh, alright.
Like that.
One sec. Alright, so I'm... what's he called? Half-wheeled?
Arrow.
Arrow.
Face.
Triangle fuck.
Yeah.
Pyramid head.
Right, so if I do the thrust towards your head...
Yeah.
That's perfect, by the way, because you're twisting my arm in a way it doesn't like to be twisted, which means, twist it the other way, I can pull back and still be in a good thrusting position.
I don't think that's gonna
And lunge
work
again,
much
but if you
with,
twist the other way,
floating
there's not really
wiki,
much I can do other than pull it back like this, and this sucks.
Yeah.
So you did that right.
This is really
Perfect.
helpful for strategy. I wish I could strategize against when he just makes me train blocking.
Well, that's it. Just make it so that it... Another thing you can also do is, with thrust, it is just very good to displace yourself. So why even bother defending when you can just, when someone thrusts, just...
Hold on.
You take your time. What's the fucking hell? Freaking.
I mean, usually when I like.
No, I'm just
deal
pointing at
with
ghosts.
Just training to block. There's not even like an opposition for me to hit because he like takes the sword off his back and then his chest opens up and like the core he has in his body flings to the sword and the body just falls to the ground, but then the sword like.
Oh yeah, he makes you fight the sword because he is the sword, yeah.
I suppose to focusing on defense would be the best for that. When it comes to floating weapon, deflection or parry is probably the best. The ones that sort of displace a weapon and use...
We were watching Kamen Rider at one point, and I think he was Build, and he did the shaky ball with the helicopter, and then pulled out a sword that spun in front of his hand like a helicopter blade. That's all I could think of.
Well,
He
right.
does that frequently, like he has it spin this way,
Right,
and
well.
closer to me, guarding it out like this.
What's this?
Fucking.
Let's continue.
What's the
Come on.
forearmed person from fucking Star Wars?
Let's continue.
Fucking Rufus.
I don't know. Okay.
Come at
I
me.
do
You're on the
have to go
offense.
soon, though. Okay. I'm on the offense. No, I'd rather...
That's why you don't go on the knees. Because you can't go any further.
I mean, I'm usually, like, shorter than most people I fight. And also, if you, like, injure someone's arm, they always have an offhand or, like, another way of hurting you. Or they could even kick you. But if you get someone in the leg, everything is thrown off balance.
No,
'cause
I'm
they
not
can't
saying
adopt
don't
proper
go for the
stances.
knees. No, I'm saying don't get on your knees, Fliss.
Right.
Because then you can't walk anymore. And your footwork is the most important. Because take note, I completely voided your offense by just taking a couple steps back and pushing my sword further down.
That also kind of
But you cut. Exactly, but if you stayed on your legs and kept on pushing, I couldn't do that, and you would eventually have gotten in, forcing me to either have to pull back and strike, make a desperate strike. Alright, ready.
Like, how would I...
Yes, because now you can keep on... Because if I take further steps back, you can keep on moving.
And given...
To chase.
I mean, this is very specific, but given that your weapon doesn't have a guard, I could also...
Yeah, well, it does have a guard, it's just not a very big one.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like one of those fancy swords that have the guards that go all around the...
Yes.
One of those would be really nice, considering I'm only fingers.
Yeah, but your fingers are made of metal, though.
I mean, yeah, but if someone hits my fingers...
It does hurt, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that, yeah.
With a known defect with other C41 units is that when they get too electrically charged, sometimes the fingers go haywire and they fall out. The gravity stuff is powered by the crystals, usually, but I don't have normal ones. They're like a mix. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Have fun, you lot.
Also, I figured out, because clothing might be an issue with disguises, I could just repaint myself. Because I'm still kind of somewhat like a C41 unit, and if I'm stealthy, which I would be, I wouldn't be able to be caught. Because the only camera angles at best you'd probably get would be from pretty far away, and from far away, I'm not specific enough to look like a normal C41 unit. They'll look different.
Also, it's really hard to catch you in the first place. You're very stealthy.
Exactly. So I only really need to cover...
I would show you what my disguise looks like, but it would be pointless showing it off, because... Well, if I show you what my disguise looked like, it would ruin the point of it.
Yeah. It's also the fact that the two jobs we went on, one of them I had to sort of be, like, make people aware that I was like, you know, I had to use my status to my advantage. The other one, the building blew up as soon as we got out. So, like, yeah, we didn't know that would happen either. The person that gave the job just kind of went like, yeah. No, they gave us the job and they said that this was a little treat. I made 15k credits though.
That's very good for you.
So
That's a lot of money.
So I've shaved off 30,000 so far.
That's good. I shaved off a few months of my own.
Oh.
Instead of being in debt for a whole year, only 8 months.
Also, I have a lot of money flowing in passively, but I can't spend it on the debt because it was specifically given to me as a spending card by moral law.
Understood.
So this means I can spend all money I get from jobs on debt because I have a lot of money building up, which is like 500 a week. And it's just for me to spend.
Just make sure that that isn't becoming a different debt to moral law.
I made sure.
She's crazy though, so she might just change her mind.
Yes, I
Have you got it written in an agreement or a recorded verbal agreement that it will not come back to debt you?
I mean, it's in my head.
So you recorded it.
And I have a golden credit card.
They recorded it. They said that it is not indebted to you. It is a gift. If you've recorded that, then you're fine. They can't turn it into a debt because they have audibly made a verbal agreement that it is a gift. And you've not signed any paperwork saying it's otherwise.
I haven't signed any
You're
paperwork.
doing very good, and we're very proud of you. I can't wait to see what else you can do in the future.
Yeah.
Good. Ice cream?
Ice cream.
That was pretty swag.
That was pretty swag. Goodbye, Twitch.
Pretty swag.
It was fun.